Here we go. Go Dixieland. Thank you so much for 31 months. Howdy do. Figure out how to. Kids are listening to Harry Potter and Tucker is singing the Sorting Hat song. It's adorable. Well, tell them to keep it down, would you? Crying out loud. Move tool, right? Rectangle. Oh man, I'm just trying to make a funny thumbnail and it's not cooperating. And can I grab this? No? Son of a- Grumble, grumble. Merry Christmas. It's not Christmas. It's not Christmas. I thought there was an option. Oh, warp? No, it was like. Or is it this or this? Or... There's something. I'm trying to do something. I'm just trying to do something. And it's being dumb. Close enough. I mean, I suppose. This down just a smidge. Okay. Another one. I'll make this text really big. Knock it down just a little bit. Now we'll knock this down just a smidge more. Little more. There. Export as that. Okay, there we go. Tomorrow is Dixieland's birthday. Oh, yeah. I'm bad with birthdays. I don't write that crap down. I really should, but I don't. Because I'm really, really bad at it. Really, really bad at this kind of stuff. Ether. I want that one to stay over there. This one and this one. We'll just move this over too. Come on, get over there. Okay, got that. We got that. Get this pulled up. Do that one. Hang on a second. I didn't get my stuff set up as nearly as ready as I thought I did.
Names first, right? Jake, you got a team name in order to play? I would love
Mute. I like to think of myself as being fairly organized, but apparently that's not the case. Was it downloads? So right here.
Hi there.
You. Okay, there we go. Now I'm finally actually starting to make a little sense. Ah, yeah, there it goes. Finally. Okay. We're good. Yeah, no, just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, here we go. That's why I'm reminding you, it would really lift her spirits to have lots of birthday well wishes. Well, happy early birthday. I've got Dixieland's phone number. So. Hello, I'm new here. You're not new here, but hi. Oh my gosh, Celestine, are you gonna make me say that out loud? Because I don't really want to. Spelled the words wrong, but whatevs. Fahu, fore, dahu, dore. Isn't that how it's spelled? Whatever. Ew, colors. Ew, your face. Listen, we gotta be festive. No, I will not sing it, damn it. That says, highlight my message. That doesn't say, sing this message. Besides, that's copyrighted. Can't sing that song. Sorry, it's copyrighted. I will get DMCA striked. I love that movie too, but I'm not going to sing it. Radiant, you're not new here. Goodness. Apparently it's Fahu Fores. Oh yeah, with the word who in there because they're who's down in Whoville. Chicken. Oh, okay. Listen here. Okay, my coffee's not scalding hot now. You know what? Call me what you want. I'm going to take the role of the Silent Night. I can play this all night long. But yes, hello. I'm going to call you Kevin. Why? I don't know what you mean. I need some fried chicken, but I made some Mexican meat pie tonight, and it was amazing. Mexican meat pie? That's new to me. I was just listening to the story on my way home from class. That would explain it. Why is my green? Oh, that's why. I tipped my green screen over on accident when I was cleaning out my room. Now that there is actually nothing behind my green screen now. Can you hear that? You hear that? Silent Night. Hey, I'll silence you. Okay. Bring it. Did you hear about the new Grinch movie? There's another one. That would make 4. But no. You said we could call you whatever we want. Oh, okay, whatever. You can almost touch the fake tree back there. Yeah. I don't want to mess up the ornaments though. I can't. No, it's too pretty. Don't go work too hard. Now listen here. I'm going to refund you those points because we just got started. Okay. I'm giving you those points back, but that's only because we just started like 5 minutes ago. That's the first time he's ever actually used it. Don't refund nothing? No, that's not fair. Oh my gosh. Hi, Cask. I can't believe you actually did it. Get silenced, he says. You didn't even we didn't even get to the part. We didn't even get to the actual stream. It sure is. He used his points. Yeah, it's true. He got what he wanted. I don't know. I struggle with that one because I don't know, like, if somebody actually uses it, at what point do I decide to actually just keep the stream down, or if I just bring it right back up? But I feel like we hadn't even really done anything yet. You guys just been giving me crap. And then that, I refunded it since it was mostly a joke. That too. He's a mod, so he can refund his own points. You should add a button to let someone reopen the stream. I mean, I don't know if that would even work, to be honest. Because StreamerBot really only works while stream was running. I think. I don't know if that would work. We'd have to experiment. Yeah, we haven't even gotten to what we're doing tonight. And he's like, you know what? Get silenced. Get wrecked, nerd. That was rude. That was funny. That was funny, but that was rude. Wait, is my DaVinci Resolve still open? Oh, gosh, that was done hours ago. Finished editing and freaking... Oh, come on, DaVinci, don't be a turd. We didn't even get to the good stuff. Is that the Orin board? That is. Oh my gosh, get rid of that. I can ask for president. So this is my last official week of first semester. Your last official week of first semester. I mean, that's a pretty big deal. 2 papers and a final. Now I'm remembering why I didn't go to college. Can you tell? We need some music. We need some Christmas music that's not stupid and like boring and boppy. And I like how I put in CH on Spotify and it tries to bring up Chainsaw Man, which I need to watch, honestly. World's best Christmas playlist. Is it because you don't read the lore? Oh. Okay, I know you don't like Christmas music, Radiant. You don't like anything that's not Halloween, which I respect. Like 90% of the time, I agree. Lo-Fi Girl has been playing. Oh, I love Lo-Fi Girl. Let's do that. I love Lo-Fi Girl on YouTube. Lo-Fi Girl, if I'm listening to that kind of stuff, if I want to listen to some really chill music. But Prime Thanatos, if I want to listen to the good synthwave stuff. I just tried to spell girl with a U. Lo-Fi Girl. Where are you at, Lo-Fi Girl? Is she live? 2 live streams. So beats to chill and sleep to, or beats to relax and study to. Let's see what they got. Let's see if there's anything else. Lo-Fi Christmas Radio. I don't even have my headset on, so I don't even know what the f I'm about to hear. Okay, that's pretty good. I had a nice little convo with Radiant earlier about something I'm doing with my side project to see if it would be possible. And in a way it is, just not how I wanted to do it. What is this side? Are you going to let me in on this side project? Do I get to know? Do I get to be part of it? Do I get to help? I love listening to Lo-Fi Girl when I'm reading. What do you mean no? Bite me, old man. I know you're younger than me by like quite a bit. When it's ready. All right, fair. I look forward to that. I mean it. I want to help you in your project. I just ordered Holiday Plague Doctor and Nurse Squishable. Stop buying stuff. Oh my, you like missed the whole point of we're moving. Stop buying stuff. I'm going to text Vern. I'm going to tell on you. I am telling on you. I'm so snitching. I would say you are never going to believe what your wife, my mother, is buying. Yeah, that's right. Buying stuff. Gonna snitch on you. Okay. Not Night being a snitch. No, you're right. Snitches get stitches. Unless they're wearing full plate armor. I'm just kidding. I tease. I'm not gonna snitch. Now, and your mother would whoop you. Oh, she totally would. My mother would end me. So, okay. Bah humbug. Okay. So, I know I don't usually get into the holidays of any kind. I play some Halloween stuff, but I normally don't get into the holidays too much. I get a little bit into Christmas because I have kids. I feel like if you have kids, you kind of just have to get into Christmas a little bit. Double that with the fact that Tucker's birthday is in 9 days. I'm a knight, switch in hand. Who you telling? Nobody. Couple that with, my oldest Tucker, his birthday is in 9 days. Dixieland's birthday is tomorrow. Mama Knight's birthday is on the 20th. I don't know how many people knew that. Mama Knight's birthday is on the 20th, 2 weeks from today. So, in 2 weeks, we're gonna have to have a Mama Knight birthday stream. And then we have Christmas. Yeah, you were married to me. Christmas spirit is my life. That's true. And then 4 days after Christmas is your boy's birthday. We got a lot of birthdays to deal with here. We got Tucker's birthday. We got Dixieland's birthday. We got Mama's birthday. We got Jesus's birthday. Then we got my birthday. We got a lot of birthdays to get through this season. Okay. So December's a busy month. It's a busy month. Okay. So I kind of get a little bit more into it now, but mostly it's because I have kids and there are so many birthdays. So that's why I do this, the fun background and the Christmas music. Hopefully this time next year, I won't be using my green screen anymore. I have plans for my green screen, but it's not going to be the background of my stream anymore. I'm going to be redoing this back wall and possibly this side wall. This side wall is going to be secondary, but mostly the back wall. And I'm going to be setting up some really cool stuff. I'm hopefully going to be filming some new cool videos. It's probably going to be primarily on TikTok and Instagram. Is it going to be the foreground of your stream? Yeah, it's just going to be in front of me. It's going to be right up against the camera. Joke's on you, jerks. Ugh, you can't see me now. Yes, very haha. Will Papa be home for Christmas? Yeah, it's a good question. Is Papa Vernon gonna be home for Christmas? Or are they gonna make him work on Christmas? That is the question. So let's get into it tonight. Tonight I figured we would have a little fun, do something just a little bit. People work on Christmas. My stepdad does. He's worked on Christmas Day. I don't even know how many of the past years he's worked on Christmas. Unfortunately, no, but hopefully we'll have an offer on our house, so I'll be heading down to Florida to house hunt. Vern will drive over from Alabama to meet me. Even Target isn't that barbaric. Well, so I don't know going into his new position, he'll need to work on Christmas, but he works currently. Well, I shouldn't say he currently works there because that plant closed down, but he worked at a paper mill, a paper plant. They made paper and they couldn't shut the machines down, so they had to have somebody there to monitor them on Christmas, just to watch them, not to really do anything too strenuous, just to keep an eye on everything to make sure everything didn't go haywire. So he would volunteer to get a lot of extra money to just sit there and kind of monitor things on Christmas Day. So kind of downside, it really sucked you can't be home on Christmas, but you get a lot of extra pay and you basically don't have to do anything. Doesn't work out, we'd love to have you. That's, you know what, I want to call you sometime, Mama. I want to try something. Makes sense. Yeah, there's logic to that. He'll still have to work holidays if it falls into his rotation. Hopefully not as often. I feel like I'm getting stuck. Green screen's getting all bunched up in my wheels. I saw your comment too, Radiant. I'd rather have a cemetery for Christmas. Nothing wrong with that. Radiant, do you have Netflix? I just have to ask. You do. Okay. Mostly because Coco and I have been a little bit, I don't want to say obsessed. I've probably been more obsessed with it than she has. But have you watched Wednesday on Netflix yet? Now that he's management, he no longer gets the extra pay to be there in the holidays. Ugh, that sucks. You have. Okay. I'm going to admit, watching Wednesday, it's going to be hard to believe for you, Radiant, but I had a goth phase in middle school. And watching Wednesday just kind of made that little corner of my goth heart beat again. And I was like, the days where you could just wear black every single day and nobody questioned it. That's not hard to believe. Well, good. Yeah, I'm waiting for season 2 as well. I love that show. Was amazing. That was a really, really well done show. We're going to Jake's dad's Christmas Eve morning. Other than that, we'll be home. You could come in the afternoon and come to Christmas Eve services with us, and then we're having my family here in the morning. It would just be really fun to have you. Plus, yeah, it's Tim Burton. It's Tim Burton. Tim Burton's my favorite director of all time. Obviously, Nightmare Before Christmas, Edward Scissorhands, Sweeney Todd. Didn't he do the other Addams Family movies too? Wasn't that him back in the 90s? No, that was not. I thought it was him for some reason, but it was not. But yeah. Tim Burton, genius. Okay, so we're going to get into this. So tonight, if you follow me on Twitter, you've already seen the thing that I said what we're doing tonight. We're going to be going over Christmas movies. Oh, you know what I need to do? There we go. Balls. Hang on, I gotta edit this real quick. There we go. Okay. Ew? What do you mean, ew? Tim Burton directed the OG Addams Family movies. Sleepy Hollow. I forgot about Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow is another really good one. Edward Scissorhands, though, I think is probably my favorite, like, live action Tim Burton. Oh, shush. All right. So here's the deal. We're doing a Christmas movie tier list. Thanks for the invite. We'll have to chat about it. I'd love to be there. I'm going to call you. I have another idea. I'm going to talk to Coco about it tonight. I have another idea. So, yes, Christmas movies. We're going to be ranking them. This is going to get heated because I know a lot of people are very opinionated about Christmas movies. And yes, I added this category. It's not a Christmas movie. Get over it. Because you'll see. Oh, where was it? I thought it was in this one. Oh, what was it? A different one that I saw? Maybe it wasn't on this one. There was another one that had Die Hard in it, and I'm like, well, okay, I guess we don't need to have that one then. I hope my favorite Christmas movie is on here and ranks well. Sorry, Die Hard's not on here. Thank God. Yeah, sorry, it's not on here. I don't know what to tell you. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Oh my gosh. All right. We'll have this discussion later. Jurassic World. Sure. Edward Scissorhands. Okay. What? Sorry, I thought this one had Die Hard, but it might have been a different one. That's Christmas Candy. There was another one that did have okay, let's do this one because this one does have a lot more. I like their things too. Top of the nice list, great, all right, not the best. Ho ho horrible. Haven't seen. There. Now we have it. The entire movie takes place during a Christmas party. If we called every movie a whatever holiday movie just because it takes place at the same time as a holiday, a lot of things would be a whatever movie. Capiche? Anyway, we're getting to it. Besides, Bruce Willis says it's not a Christmas movie, so to you. Okay, so we're gonna get into this. Naysayers, we can argue about this when we get to it. So let's get to it, and we can hash this out like rational adults on the internet. Okay, in the same fashion that people have since time memoriam, aka the start of the internet. We can argue about it and say whatever we want because we're hiding behind a keyboard. Yeah, let's just start. Let's just get started on it. He even says Merry Christmas as he kills a terrorist. It belongs here. Oh my gosh. I can find you. Radiant, we already know where you work, so don't worry about it. Bruce Willis isn't saying much these days. No, a lot of people aren't saying much these days. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Noelle, I don't even know what this is. It looks like it has Anna Kendrick and is that Jason Sudeikis? Anybody know this movie? So here's my gripe. If my favorite things from The Sound of Music is a Christmas song, then Die Hard is a Christmas movie. That's my take. Is it though? I don't even know. I haven't seen it, but I know the premise. Never heard of it. I think it's probably safe to say that this movie belongs in the haven't seen because I've never even heard of this movie. Anybody know this movie? Does anybody know this movie at all? Has anybody even heard of this movie? I haven't seen it, but Anna Kendrick is supposed to be the daughter of an elf. Nope. All right, so we're going to call that one haven't seen. Because I don't think anybody here has ever taken the time to watch it. I don't know why you would. Clearly there's a lot of Christmas movies out there. I've probably seen maybe half of these, if we're just being honest. Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh. Anybody know this one? Yeah, this is the, what do they call this one? Christmas movies galore. I've watched just a few moments of it. Of Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh? Radiant, you've seen that one? I liked the show Drake and Josh. I think Miranda Cosgrove and them calling them boobs all the time is, love that part. That's like the only good part about Drake and Josh. You calling me a liar? I ain't calling you a truther. Not gonna lie, 80-90% of these movies would go in the haven't seen if I was doing this list. Same? Oh no, Noelle, you have, okay. Yeah, it's because everyone always decides they want to just make a Christmas movie and it's not even necessary. So Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh. Radiant has seen. Where would you rank this one, Radiant? Is it good? Is it just god-awful, ho-ho horrible? Is it not the best? It was all right. It was all right. It's Drake and Josh. Let's be real. If you grew up and you were the age that you were watching Drake and Josh, you would probably find that movie funny. Because I thought Drake and Josh was funny because it's a very slapstick comedy style show. Constantly saying, you know, funny things to each other, you know, Crazy Steve. Everybody remembers Crazy Steve. So I would assume that movie would be kind of funny. It had its moments and then had that like heartwarming moment at the end. The Night Before looks like Seth Rogen. Is that Anthony Mackie? Seth Rogen. I can't tell if that's Anthony Mackie. Maybe. And then this guy who's got 3 freaking names because people seem to think they need to have 3 names. Everyone, like, Robert Downey Jr. comes out and he's like this superstar, and I was like, I gotta have 3 names too. Lots of movies are releasing during the holiday season. Lots of people home, kids out of school. Also, they can get under the wire for Oscar nominations. True. True. Has anybody seen The Night Before? I don't know the premise of this movie. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and yes, that is Anthony Mackie. Yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It is. I tried to watch it. It's so stupid. Okay, so Mama says it's pretty bad. I've never even heard of it. If it's got Seth Rogen and that dumb laugh, it's probably going to be bad. I mean, I don't mind Seth Rogen. In the right context, he's pretty funny, but for the most part, he's just an idiot. He's a moron. He's that guy that just like makes dumb humor for a living and has a beard and a funny laugh, and that's like what he's known for. So just putting that out there. Sorry, Seth Rogen, if ever at any point during the history of the existence of this planet you see this, you're all right. I'm not the target audience though. True. Okay. Kind of how I feel about Will Ferrell. I feel like Will Ferrell started out really funny and then just kind of, I don't know. Seth Rogen voices Donkey Kong in the upcoming movie, doesn't he? There's a Donkey Kong movie? Or are you talking about the Mario movie? I guess I don't know. Okay, here's one that is much more popular. 8 Crazy Nights. I love this movie. Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights. I'm just putting this here so we can, I don't have to like, I like Will Ferrell and SNL. Oh, DK is in the Mario. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. It's not a Christmas movie. It's a Hanukkah movie. Oh, you've never seen 8 Crazy Nights? It's okay. It's pretty damn funny, but Coco's right. It's not a Christmas movie. It's a Hanukkah movie because Adam Sandler's Jewish. That is a Hanukkah. You put that in the not a Christmas movie section now. I've heard the Hanukkah song. Yeah, that's true. It's a funny movie, but it's not a Christmas movie. It's a Hanukkah movie. If you haven't seen it, it's funny. It's Adam Sandler, so expect some of that stupid, crude humor. It's cartoon. It's pretty funny. It's got this guy, Whitey Duvall, and his sister. They're hilarious. It's a funny movie, but it's not a Christmas movie. It's a Hanukkah movie. It really does need to be in the not a Christmas movie. Yeah. Okay, so it's not a Christmas movie. Get over it. This one, I don't even think anybody can argue that this is a top tier Christmas movie. I'm putting it up there because it is my all-time favorite Christmas movie, but it is also just AC Christmas. Yes, I can. Radiant, watch a movie for once, for crying out loud. I feel like it's like 8 Crazy Nights. Never seen it. Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh. Yeah, Drake and Josh go to Hollywood. You watch Drake and Josh, but you won't watch these? Of course it is. That's how marketing works. It's the star on the top of your Christmas tier. This is true. I can't argue because I've never seen it. How have you never seen A Christmas Story? Oh my gosh, we need to have a movie night. Christmas Story is all right. Oh, Celeste, don't make me ban you. Folds arms adamantly. Oh, dude, we got our boys BB guns because of that movie. We got our boys Red Ryder BB guns. Unacceptable answers. Okay, so Mama agrees, Coco agrees. Well, oh yeah, we didn't. I shouldn't say I got my boys BB guns. Papa Vern got them BB guns. Celestine, I will unban you. Hi, Cask, you've never even seen this movie. You have no room to talk. Shut up. I will, at best, move this down to great. Okay? It will not go lower than great. It can't. It like physically would cause me pain to put this in the all right category with Drake and Josh. You cannot put A Christmas Story with Drake and Josh. Literally watch that movie every year at work because the folks I work with love it. It's because it's a great movie. It's a great movie. I am the mod of the people. That's true. The people that have never seen it. I heard about it, then I saw it, and I'm like, y'all, why? Because it's great. Oh, Celestine, please tell me you're not the kind of person who's like, oh, but the Polar Express. All right. I will put it in the great category. I will take a hit and I'll put it in the category of great. We're going to move on. We're going to move on to, and again, I'm just moving this here so I can see it without having to hold on to it. Charlie Brown Christmas. I haven't seen Charlie Brown Christmas in years. Forever. I mean, I remember a bit of it, but I haven't watched it in so long. It's a great movie. Radiant, you've actually seen a movie? You've seen a movie? Oh my gosh, I'm amazed. It goes in great. I can get with the great. Man, what's it going to take you people to put it in like top tier? Childhood. Mama says it belongs in the Christmas Star. I haven't seen it. Highcast hasn't seen it. You need to watch some movies, man. It has to be good. Why does it have to be good? I will not allow anything higher than great because of the decision on Christmas Story. Problem with Christmas movies is they're basically all boiled down to the same kind of plot. Is everyone still acts the same? They don't change who they are as a person until Christmas Day comes, and then everybody is all about togetherness and giving and family and loving each other. And then December 26th rolls around and everyone's like, I'm an asshole again. Honestly, though, Christmas Story is better when you have kids. It is. Christmas Story is definitely better once you have kids, because like I see my kids in this face. Beloved equals top tier. What? I don't even know what you're talking about. How the Grinch Stole Christmas is the top of the list, in my opinion. Why do you think I don't watch Christmas movies? Because all you do is watch Halloween movies and horror movies. I didn't used to care for it. Now I love every second. Thank you. All right. Next one is A Christmas Carol, the animated Christmas Carol movie. Didn't they do a sequel to A Christmas Story? They did. They did A Christmas Story 2. It wasn't great. And now they have A Christmas Story where Peter Billingsley, the kid who plays Ralphie, is playing Ralphie as an adult. And it's his family's Christmas. Oh, you know me. Of course I do. Radiant, you are my brother. Oh, I have to know you. It's like the law. I have not seen this one either. Isn't this? Yeah, this is the one with Jim Carrey. Has anyone seen this one? The Jim Carrey Christmas Carol movie, the animated one. Has anyone seen this? You have? Is it good? Good, better, kind of meh. It's pretty neat. Sorry, Celsius, there's not a pretty neat category. It's pretty neat. Can we what? It's well placed. Okay. I don't think I've seen that one. Honestly. I've seen some of the other Christmas Carol movies. I don't think I've seen that one. Next up, oh my gosh. Nope, but I strongly dislike Jim Carrey. I don't like Jim Carrey nowadays, but I like Jim Carrey in like The Mask in the 90s and all that stuff. Is this Radiant's list or your list? Put it in the I haven't seen it section where it belongs. This is a collective list. So this isn't just my list, this is everybody. Bad Santa is ridiculous. We'll get to it. Medea Family Christmas, or a Medea Christmas. And I've never seen a Medea movie. Has anybody actually seen any of the Medea movies? I have yet to watch any of them, let alone the Christmas one. You have not. Like Ho Ho Horrible. It's Ho Ho Horrible. Is it? I've never seen it. At what point do you kind of get over the Medea movies though? Because like how did Medea get on the list? It's a Christmas movie. Celestian. Never seen it. Collective. Radiant, let's force him into Discord so we can argue properly. No, I'm not getting into Discord so we can argue properly about movies you haven't even seen. Oh, talking about Bad Santa. It's not the best. Okay, so can we say Medea Family Christmas is safely nestled in the not the best category? That's a safe spot for it, right? Oh, you were talking. Okay, Bad Santa is Ho Ho Horrible. Gotcha. Arthur Christmas. This one looked interesting to me when it first came out. Medea goes in. Okay, so nobody. Radiant's the only person that's seen it. This Medea Christmas. We could probably say it's not the best because that's what he says. Arthur Christmas looked interesting. I think that was the one where it's like Santa's brother, Arthur. Has anybody seen Arthur Christmas? Isn't that what it is? Like has to do with like Santa Claus's brother or something like that. Something stupid along those lines. That kind of like a weird plot kind of thing that they just decided to throw together. So far, I haven't seen any of the movies on the list. Gosh, you haven't even seen 8 Crazy Nights. I like Arthur Christmas. It's super cute. Why am I not surprised you have seen this movie? I swear it's like you watch kids movies even though you don't have any like kids anymore. He's Santa's son. That's what it is. I feel like the majority of us haven't even seen this movie. I might, I'm just going to move Medea down to the haven't seen because the majority of us have not seen that movie. And I think Arthur Christmas, for the majority, I thought it was an Arthur the Aardvark thing. Fair. Fair. That's like the only Arthur people know of besides King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. I think for the most part, Mama's the only one that's seen Arthur Christmas, but I think collectively we could say that it's in the haven't seen category because 90% of us here have not seen that movie. I remember seeing it. I was like, oh, that looks kind of good, but I didn't go to watch it. Next up is Bad Santa, which Celestian just says is bad, which I mean, it makes sense. It's Bad Santa. Is it even like about Christmas at all besides the fact that he's like a fake Santa? Because like I don't know if there's anything else about it that actually has to do with Christmas other than the fact that he's just like some jerk that plays a mall Santa. You guys should watch it with the boys. Maybe we will. It's actually hilarious. What? Bad Santa? I haven't seen it. I've never seen the Bad Santa movies. I think there's a few of them. I can't wait till we collectively agree that Die Hard is a Christmas movie and it's great. Okay, so Bad Santa. I think most of us haven't seen it. I know Highcast hasn't seen it because Highcast doesn't watch movies. Have you actually seen a movie? Bad Santa is hilarious, but it should be in the Ho Ho Horrible. Highcast, are you telling me you've actually seen a movie once? Is that what I'm getting? You know what a movie is? Let alone you've seen one that we're talking about and have an opinion on it? I'm shooketh. I am shocked. Absolutely shocked. I have seen this. All right, everybody, round of applause. We finally found a movie that Highcast has seen. For some reason, my freaking Stream Deck buttons aren't working. You talking about the VHS tapes, right? What? What are you even talking about? That tracks that Highcast has seen Bad Santa. Yeah. Razlo, tell your brother he needs to watch some movies for crying out loud. Gosh. We just made it to Bad Santa, and it's the first movie on the list that he's seen. Absurd. Okay, what's next? Looney Tunes Christmas. I'm going to probably assume that most of us haven't seen a Looney Tunes Christmas, but I do believe it's the one where Daffy Duck plays Scrooge. This is why he thinks he doesn't like Christmas movies because he's only ever seen Bad Santa. I think this is the one where he plays. No, that's like the Mickey Mouse one. Haven't seen it. Maybe I have. Oh, I've seen it. Haven't seen it for a long time. Because I know there's the Mickey Mouse Christmas Carol movie where Daffy plays Scrooge McDuck. It's also Christmas Carol. How many? Dang. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess this is Donald Duck, not Daffy Duck. So there's a difference. Yeah, that would make sense. This is Looney Tunes Christmas. That's Daffy Duck. I never said I don't like Christmas movies. I just don't watch movies. So, okay. So Looney Tunes Christmas. Right. I'm just saying for some reason my brain got it mixed up because Disney has Donald Duck. Yeah. This is not Donald Duck. This is Daffy Duck. I don't like Christmas movies. I know you don't. I know you don't like Christmas movies. Listen here. Okay, so not a lot of us have seen the Looney Tunes Christmas, or at least not in recent enough memory that we can remember the movie. Because I don't remember watching this one. I don't remember watching this one, to be honest. I know, like, every year we've watched the Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. Like, I know I've seen that one. That one has the Scrooge bit of it. The next one up, again, I don't know why it's even on here. The Barbie Nutcracker movie. Tell me somebody has seen this movie. I bet you nobody has. Once Upon a Christmas is different than Mickey's Christmas Carol. Is it though? I watch her. Shut up, Razlo. I'm not even going to finish that sentence. I am not even going to finish reading that statement. Nobody's seen Barbie Nutcracker. Thank God. Razlo, though, I do think you could agree with me that 8 Crazy Nights is not a Christmas movie. It's a Hanukkah movie. That was one of the very first things we established. I have. It's actually good. Dude, I have. I'm just going to ignore that. I'm just going to ignore that. Because I don't think nobody's seen that movie, right? Barbie Nutcracker movie? Nah, nobody's seen that movie. To your detriment. What? All right, Coco, is it good? Is it bad? Is it not the best? How do you rank the Barbie Nutcracker movie? Have you seen it recently enough that you remember? Hot take: Barbie movies in the 90s and 2000s were good? I don't know anything about this one. I don't know when this one is from. It looks cheesy. And tonight, Night sleeps on the couch. Okay. I don't think I could ever make Coco mad enough that I have to sleep on the couch. That tracks from what I've heard. I've never seen a Barbie movie. You did tonight? Nah. Coco and I have already had our arguments about bad movies and bad music and all this other bad blah, 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 blah. Coco, is this movie good or bad? I'll wait. We can wait. We can wait until we get an answer if the Barbie Nutcracker movie is good or not. I answered. Fine, we're going to put it in the all right category based off of simply Barbie's movies from the 90s and 2000s were good. Oh, no, it's farther up there. All right. It's just a little farther. It's right there. Never mind. Quit not reading my answers or you will sleep on the couch. Okay. What is this? Beauty and the Beast Christmas movie. Beauty and the Beast Christmas? Anybody seen Beauty and the Beast Christmas? Now I'm just going to ignore all of Coco's messages just to see if I really get kicked to the couch. Yes. Okay, is Beauty and the Beast Christmas? I feel like I've seen you watching this. I mean, I can't take your arguments of a movie being bad seriously because you like the Super Mario Brothers live action movie. What? That's a good movie, okay? Get over it. That's like saying the Super Mario Super Show was a bad show. Okay. It's all right. Had some bops. It's all right. Never seen that one either. It's all right. Nothing special. Okay. I feel like this one would be better than a Barbie movie, though. Babes in Toyland. I feel like this is a movie that Coco would have seen. No, they'd be on par. Yeah, there it is. See? Yes. I feel like Coco would have seen this movie. Mama would have seen this movie. And I feel like Celestian would have seen this movie. Yes. Okay, that's an old one. Super Mario Super Show was amazing. I'll not be having that blasphemy spoken. I didn't say that was a bad show. I'm just saying. I freaking love Babes in Toyland. Has seen Babes in Toyland. All right. Where do we rank Babes in Toyland? Was it all right? Is this one worthy of being called great? Was it not the best? What do we think? I've never seen it. I have like 3 or 4 Christmas movies that I've watched consistently year after year, and this is not one of them. I wouldn't say great. Okay. Would we say it was all right? Great. I'd have it top tier, but I can't rank. Oh, yeah. So we have a great, we have an all right. Mama, what would you say? Was it great tier or was it all right tier? Because you're the tiebreaker here. I want to watch that now. All right or good? All right, we'll throw it on all right. There may be 3 to 4 Christmas movies out there that I've seen. I definitely wouldn't put it top of the list. No. It's going to take a lot to make top of the nice list if Christmas Story did not make it. If collectively we could not agree that Christmas Story belongs up there, I don't know what's going to top that. To be honest. Casper's Haunted Christmas. Who's seen this treat? This joy of a movie? Never seen it. Radiant, go watch a movie for crying out loud. This is at least about ghosts. Crying out loud. It's at least about ghosts. You can't even watch it. You can't even be just like, no? All right. Nobody's seen this movie. Daddy's Home 2. Daddy's Home 2. Daddy's Home 2. I don't remember that one. Daddy's Home 2. I don't know. I don't even know if I know what this movie's about or even who's in it. Who is this? Mark Wahlberg. Mel Gibson. Oh, Daddy's Home. That's the one about, okay. That's the one about these two are like the dads competing for whatever. I guess they consider it a Christmas movie. I mean, it's got a Christmas tree in the poster. John Lithgow. Who's that? Oh, him. Mel Gibson, aka the guy that my dad looks like. When my dad grows out his beard, he looks just like Mel Gibson. That's a haven't seen it. Fair. A lot of these movies we haven't seen because like they're just weird and obscure. Okay, here's the big one. We're actually going to start getting into a few more that like people have seen, like Elf, and then it kind of takes a break, and then we get to Gremlins and like Home Alone and all that stuff. Dad versus stepdad, grandpa versus step grandpa. Yeah. That is not a claim to fame to go shouting out. Wait, what is? Okay, I'm seeing a few movies that definitely hit top tier. Oh boy, that's gonna be tough. Right now, oh, my dad looks like Mel Gibson. Why? You don't think Mel Gibson the good-looking guy? I don't like Die Hard, but I do think it's a Christmas movie. Okay. Mel Gibson looks like a hobo. He does a little bit, but my dad kind of looks like a hobo. Okay. So, Die Hard is the topic of discussion. Oh my gosh, my brain. Okay. Die Hard takes place during Christmas. Not about Christmas. Just takes place during Christmas. The director would have you believe it's a Christmas movie. Although the plot doesn't agree with that. It's not about Christmas. It has nothing to do with Christmas other than the fact it's during a Christmas party. The star of the movie, and arguably not arguably, one of the most famous Hollywood actors of all time, Bruce Willis, says it's not a Christmas movie. We have a few people saying it's not top tier, but it's good. But then we have other people saying it's also top tier. So, collectively, taking place during Christmas is enough to be a Christmas movie, especially if it affects the plot. Would you say that Gremlins is a Christmas movie then? I'd rank it great. Okay, So then the other question is, I'm willing to say collectively as a group, it is decided that it is a Christmas movie. Collectively as a group. I disagree. Since it's not actually about Christmas, how good of a Christmas movie is it? It's a good action movie. That's true. It's a good action movie. But how good of a Christmas movie is it? Does it give you the good Christmas warm and fuzzies inside? You gotta put that into consideration when you're gonna rank this. As a Christmas movie, not as an action movie, as a Christmas movie, how good is it in comparison to other Christmas movies? Is Krampus on this list? I believe it was. Yes, I think. Yeah, it's over here. If it includes Christmassy elements, then yes. That's a dangerous slope. I have not seen Krampus, but I know Mama has. I'll have to watch it because I've heard it's good. Die Hard. Does anybody besides Mama think that Die Hard belongs in top tier? When he kills a terrorist and puts him in a Christmas sweater and writes ho 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 on it. Please watch Krampus. I will. I gotta figure out if it's streaming on anything. And I'll find it. I'll find it and watch it. Krampus is most definitely a Christmas. Well, yeah, it's Krampus. It's like the dark side of Christmas, if you're naughty. So, does anybody disagree that it belongs in great? My top tier is reserved for something later on the list. Okay. Kind of like Bad Santa. So Die Hard, we can say, we'll just stick it up there in great. I think we could probably argue all night about why it should go up into top, or why it belongs in great, or why it doesn't belong in there at all. Krampus is free on Peacock. I'll have to download that then. All right. We actually made it through the Die Hard portion of this relatively unscathed. I don't think anybody left. I don't think anybody unfollowed me. I don't think I had to ban anybody. So I'd say we stayed relatively civil considering we're talking about Die Hard and whether or not it's a Christmas movie. Okay. Are there any final objections? I left. Bye. Not yet. I mean, you're sticking around. You're still here. Sucker. Deck the Halls. I've seen this movie. Couch. If you want to sleep on the couch, that's fine. Embrace your German roots and watch Kramp. I never said I wasn't going to watch Krampus. I will. Not tonight, because I don't stop streaming until 11:30 at night, and I have work tomorrow morning. Deck the Halls. Has anybody, I've seen this movie. Has anybody seen it? Danny DeVito, Matthew Broderick competing back and forth to see who's going to be the big Christmas guy on the block. Anybody know this movie? I've seen it. So yeah, Matthew Broderick's character, he's like the guy that everyone knows is like the Christmas guy. He decks his house out, puts up all the lights. Everyone's like, oh, his house is so special for Christmas, blah, 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 blah. Danny DeVito comes in. He's kind of like the little loser nobody guy. And he decides he wants to be the first guy to have his house seen from space with Christmas lights. And it becomes this big old contest between him and the other guy as to who can outdo each other for Christmas. I'm sure I've seen it, but Krampus would probably scare the kids. I've not. Quit talking about Krampus. I'm going to watch it. Yeah, that's true. That's kind of the point. Krampus is supposed to scare kids. Deck the Halls. I wouldn't say it was horrible. I wasn't like disgusted with it after I finished it, but like it wasn't the best. It was an okay movie at best. And of course, what happens at the end of the movie? They make up, they become friends, they kind of team up, they get the guy and his house is seen from space. Whoop-dee. Yeah, that's about right. I'd say Deck the Halls is not the best. It's not horrible. It's an actual Christmas movie. It's actually about Christmas. It's not about killing a terrorist, but it's not that great. Elf. Spoilers, jeez. Okay, nobody's gonna go watch it. Ugh. All right. Elf. This is another one people have some pretty strong opinions about. I, for one, cannot stand that movie. I will shut that movie off. Elf is great. Oh my gosh. High Cask has one opinion, and it's about Elf? I've seen this one. Oh gosh. I cannot stand this movie. I used to hate Elf, but the last few years it's kind of grown on me. I can't stand Elf. And again, it's Will Ferrell. I know Celestian's on my side here. Elf is just not where it's at. Can we say it was horrible? High Cask and Razzle, what's your opinion? Technically, this is my fourth opinion. Whatever. What is your opinion? Is this a all right movie? Is this a not the best? Or do you agree with me that it is horrible? I didn't discover it until I was an adult and I've just loved it. Not the best might be a happy median. Great or all right? Man. I've never seen it. I think Radian's I've said he's not seen a movie more than anybody else. We're going to put it not the best. Mama says it's not horrible. High Cask is the only one that thinks it should be above not the best. It's at least all right. I disagree. I gotta disagree here. You know, you gotta like a you basically have a man-child parading around like an elf because he was raised by elves. And somehow they've turned elves from being, you know, Santa's helpers. They literally manufacture toys for all the children of the world into just children. Because apparently they eat spaghetti with chocolate syrup and marshmallows on it. Like what a child would want to eat. So they've turned elves into children. And Will Ferrell is just an adult parading around as a child. You have Will Ferrelling all over the city of New York in an elf costume. No, thank you. Looking for his dad. Yeah, looking for his dad, who is a disconnected workaholic who wants nothing to do with anybody. Man-child describes most of Will Ferrell's characters. That's true. Step Brothers. I hate spaghetti. There you go. Belongs in not the best. I would argue that it's horrible. But we have a couple that are saying it's, you know, it's all right or it's possibly better. I will never put Elf in the same category as Christmas Story. Can't do it. If you guys want to make your own tier list, you can go fire up your own streams and do it. Not. Plus, I think we can all agree it's not the best. 4 food groups: sugar, candy canes, maple syrup. Can't remember the last category. No, horrible is for like special gems and the night before for some reason. The night before. Oh yeah, that one. I think only one person's seen it and it was Radiant and it was like it was bad. Next up is Eloise at Christmas Time. Anybody know this movie? Eloise at Christmas Time? I've never seen it. I swear Radiant just has I've never seen it copied on his clipboard and he just pastes it in the chat. Never seen it, never seen it. Well, that's pretty unanimous. I know not everybody's seen it. Or like not everybody's spoken up, but I haven't seen it. Radiant hasn't seen it. Celestian hasn't seen it. Coco hasn't seen it. High Cask hasn't seen it. Razzle hasn't seen it. Nobody's seen it. Okay, moving on. Ernest Saves Christmas. I haven't seen this movie in ages. I feel like this is a movie that High Cask would have seen. For some reason, I feel like Ernest Saves Christmas is a High Cask kind of movie. Mama hasn't. If Mama hasn't seen it, it is like obscure. It's bad. That's all the Ernest movies, though. They're all just bad, but that's kind of how they're supposed to be. It's Ernest, for crying out loud. Everybody agrees that it's just horrible. I'm starting to feel bad that Barbie is so high. Move that brought down a tier. Right. Or if I have removed that movie from my memory, why have you reminded? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like bring it up. I don't mean to like dredge up bad memories, you know, trauma from your childhood. I'd like to say we're a pretty safe community, but at the same time, Bruh. It's Ernest. I swear they pumped out an Ernest movie like every 8 months. There was like a new Ernest movie that came out for a while. Should we move Barbie down? Coco says that maybe Barbie doesn't belong up here. That's why I like that tier. It's like these movies were never meant to be good, but they're great. Yeah. Okay. So Ernest Saves Christmas. People can unanimously say, I think it was horrible. Four Christmases. I've never seen this movie right here. Four Christmases. Okay, Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn. Only Ernest I remember is Ernest going to camp. Oop, I hit my microphone all the time. Feel bad. Oh, it's got Jon Favreau in it. That's something. That's points for something. Ugh, Vince Vaughn. You don't like Vince Vaughn? I mean, he's got that stupid face. I've never seen this movie. I saw Ernest Saves Christmas. What'd you think about it? That's funny. This is another Christmas movie with Kristen Chenoweth. Oh, wait. What was the other one with Kristen Chenoweth? Oh, you liked Ernest Saves Christmas. We were saying that Ernest Saves Christmas goes in the horrible because it's so bad it's good. Four Christmases. I don't know anything about this movie. Plans for an exotic vacation fall apart. Unmarried couple Brad and Kate both spent Christmas Day trudging around to a quartet of family get-togethers. Ugh. When Brad counts the hours so he can escape the onslaught of crazy relatives. That's me! That's me! Oh, Kristen. Oh, yeah, she was like Danny DeVito's wife or something like that in Deck the Halls. Yeah, this character is me, though, right there. Getting drug around to family Christmases I don't want to go to. I'm just going to assume that it's like nobody's seen this movie. Four Christmases is Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn trying to leave town for Christmas. Flight gets canceled. Have to go to all the family gatherings. Ugh. You just take a nap. That's accurate. I will fall asleep at a family get together just to ignore people. 4 holiday parties is too much work. Dude, 2 holiday parties is too much. I'm sorry. I don't have social anxiety. I just have social disdain for a crowd larger than 5. Guess what? My family's 5. So sorry. If it's more than that, I'm out. F that. Nah, our vacation escape was canceled. We're going to spend the night indoors. Yeah, right. When do you just go like, oh no, our flight was canceled. Well, looks like we have to go do all this other stuff, but nah, I'm just staying in the hotel. Screw that. Yeah, 1 is my limit. I don't have social anxiety either. I just hate people. Thank you. I want that put on a t-shirt. I don't have social anxiety. I just hate people. I want that on a t-shirt. Can somebody design that, make it look really cool? I don't have social anxiety. I hate people. I think that describes 90% of people who go to therapy. It's not that you don't have problems. You just hate people. I will. All right. We ain't got to do nothing but go home and sleep. Turn your phone off. Yeah, right. Celestian, I feel like you and I, we could be best friends like around the holidays. Oh, we could be best friends all the time. But around the holidays, you and I are the same person. My little introverted heart crumbles after a few hours of socialization. Yeah. I like family holiday parties for the joy of messing with people. We forced my niece's new boyfriend to eat an extra serving of corn or 2. Yeah, this is what we do in our family. Eat another one. What? Eat more corn. Why? Because you have to. That's just so mean. Oh, I'm so full. I can't eat another bite. Eat another one. That's so mean, but that's so you. That's funny though. Fred Claus. Now, Fred Claus, I think that was the one I was trying to think of earlier when we were thinking of Arthur Christmas. I think this one it's supposed to be like his brother or something like that. Santa Claus's brother. I think. I've never seen it. The most said thing in chat tonight. I've never seen it. Has anyone seen Fred Claus and have an opinion about it? I think those 2 movies came out the same year. I'm so full. Are you sure there's still lots of corn? Have at it. You guys are just evil. Nobody's seen this movie? Yeah, it came out around the same time as Arthur Christmas, I think. I like Fred Claus. Vince Vaughn, again, is Santa's brother. Yeah. Okay, so what's your opinion on it? You like it, but like, where would you rank this? Bean, behave. Goodness. I'm gonna have Celestian send Bean over here, and I'm gonna be like, listen here, Bean. Oh, it definitely did not. Oh, I have no idea. Ate something off the floor and then ran out my room so I wouldn't take it from her. Ah, Bean, behave. Mama, where did you rank Fred Claus? Good, not the best. Meh. We see one that's just called meh. It's good, not the usual Christmas fare. So like, not the best, or would you say it's actually good enough? It belongs up in all right, you know, amongst the other good movies that we have, like the Barbie Nutcracker movie. I just like how most of these are like, we haven't seen these. Or the one and only not a Christmas movie, get over it. All right, so I think Fred Claus will probably just leave it where it's at. All right, Fred Claus, not the best. Not the usual Christmas fare. Safe. A safe bet is not the best because, you know. Soba is attacking my knitting. Why are all the cats being naughty tonight? Then there's me, never seen any, yeah. Where are we gonna drop? Did we decide we'll drop Barbie down a rank to not the best? Kevin Spacey plays a corporate guy trying to shut Santa down in retaliation for not getting a Christmas present he wanted as a kid. Brother swoops in to save the day. Of course, they'd get Kevin Spacey to play a sleazy little businessman. He just looks like a sleazy businessman. Friday After Next. What's our thoughts on Friday After Next? I've never seen it, he says. Gee, how could I have ever guessed? We're gonna have to do like a Halloween movie one, and you'll have an opinion on every single one. Haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I've never. What? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Nope. Haven't seen it. Anybody? I've seen it. Okay. What's your opinion on Friday After Next? Vern loves the Friday movies. Me, not so much. Copy paste. Yeah, just copy paste. Copy pasta. Celestian, what's your opinion on Friday After Next? Xmas in the Hood. Ho ho horrible. Fair enough. Why is my little free fight live thingy just like... First off, it's ridiculously loud. Okay, moving on. Bye, Felicia. That's not Friday After Next. I think that's just Friday. Okay. Now we're getting into some of the good ones. The classic Frosty the Snowman. It absolutely is a Christmas movie that is about Christmas. It's basically a ghetto version of The Grinch, but it's ho ho horrible. Okay. Frosty the Snowman, the classic cartoon Frosty the Snowman. You know, like put the hat on. Whoosh, happy birthday. Great. Top tier. Where do we rank this one? Frosty is all right at best. Hi, Cass. What's wrong with you? I agree that this movie at least belongs in the great category. It's the classic story of Frosty the Snowman. It's all right. I love that movie. Move Christmas Story, and then we'll call it top tier. What, you'll call Frosty top tier? Okay. We have, let's see, we have great, we have top tier. All right, all right. Frosty is not top tier. Man, Celestian, I'd love to know what you think is a top tier Christmas movie. So Frosty the Snowman, I think we can agree it goes into the great category. I put a hat on my snowman as a child and nothing happened, so it ruined the magic for me. It might have been the fact that your brother tackled your snowman and destroyed it. When you get to it, I'll let you know. All right, fair enough. I swear, if your favorite is like It's a Wonderful Life, I'm gonna scream. Top tier is Nightmare Before Christmas. I think we can agree on that. That's way the hell down here. Okay, so what is this Frosty the Snowman? Oh, this is Winter Wonderland. Frosty the Snowman. You'll know when you get there. Okay. So this is Winter Wonderland, Frosty the Snowman. I don't know what the difference is. Oh, it's a sequel. Oh, okay. It's a sequel. I didn't know that they made a sequel to that. I mean, it's like clearly the same Frosty. I just didn't realize that they ever made a sequel. Radiant says that this movie is all right. It's okay. Not the best. Horrible. Okay, so I think not the best is a safe place for this one. I didn't even realize they made a sequel. I've never seen it. It's obviously not going to be as good as the original Frosty the Snowman. So it can't be in the great category. I feel like most sequels to movies are not as good as the first, except Terminator. Terminator 2 is as good, if not better than the original Terminator. It's one of the only series that I can think of that the sequel was better than the original. Okay, so not the best for that one. Next up is Ghost of Girlfriends Past. That sounds creepy as hell. That sounds like a toxic relationship. Matthew McConaughey. Oof. Who is that one? I can't even tell who the hell that is. Toy Story 2. Psh. Toy Story. I'm over Toy Story. It was like, okay. All the Toy Story movies are like, meh. It's a Christmas Carol reimagining. Oh, I've never seen it. Has anybody actually seen this movie? I've not. Okay. It's another dumb movie. All right. Not seen. All right. We're going to move on. Matthew McConaughey, however you spell his name. All right. All right. All right. See, those are rookie numbers. We got to pump those numbers up. Okay. Gremlins. Gremlins, a Christmas movie that takes place during Christmas that actually has to do with Christmas. I've tried to watch it and I've never finished. Jennifer Garner, that's who that is. I couldn't read the name and I couldn't see enough of the face. Okay. Gremlins. Gremlins, a Christmas movie that actually has to do with Christmas, not just takes place during Christmas. Plus it has freaking Mogwai, Celestian. I'm a little shocked, honestly. I'm a little shocked at that. Okay, you are just being, you're being a turd. Is Small Soldiers on there? I don't think it is. I don't think Small Soldiers is on here. Good Lord, there are so many of these. No, Small Soldiers is not on here. Sorry. It should be, though. Gosh, we have a lot to get through. Oh my gosh. There's that many Christmas movies that I don't even know about. Okay. It isn't Christmas in that one. Oh, no, you're right. I told you how I feel about Ho Ho Horrible. Okay, fair enough. Gremlins. Gremlins is great. That's a good movie. They made a really good villain in this movie. They made a good villain that came from the good guy, aka Gizmo. I feel like Gizmo himself is so iconic. Like Furbies were basically modeled after Gizmo, and if you grew up in the 90s, you know what a Furby is. It's got to go in the great category at least. It's so much like Gremlins that I mix them up. It pretty much is. It's like a modern, it was like at the time a modern day Gremlins. That's why Furbies look like them. Yeah, exactly. They were straight up modeled off of Gizmo. I still have a couple, actually. Speak of the devil. Here's a Furby who's yellow, so he blends in with my chroma key. Here we go. Got a Furby. Furbies freak me out. Stare into the eyes of the abyss. Okay, moving on. Happiest season. Must be relatively new because it says it comes out November 25th on Hulu. Yeah, there was an actual Gizmo like toy that was like a Furby. Never seen it, never heard of it, never heard of it. Okay, I mean that's pretty straightforward. Gremlins is still around after all of these years. Movie is almost 40 years old and we still watch it. Top tier. I don't know. Mama, I don't know if there is a movie that we are going to collectively agree belongs in the top of the list. Because if we did, I mean, if we did, I'd say if we were able to move things up, we could all agree, we could all kind of take a hit on our opinion. We could move Christmas Story up, Gremlins up, and Die Hard up. I would move Die Hard to top tier if we moved Christmas Story and Gremlins up. But until then, they're going to have to stay there. Next up is Home Alone 3. I saw Gremlins in the theater the year I graduated high school. That's a long time ago. That's like back when dinosaurs ruled the world. Those movies do not belong at the top. Yes to all of those. Barf. Not the best. Not the best. I'd say that Home Alone 3 was pretty bad. They came off of Home Alone 2. First of all, they waited a long time before they made another Home Alone movie. And then they used a completely different kid. They used a completely different kid. There's 4 bad guys instead of just 2. It's too different. It was just bad. It was just poorly done. 3 was not the best. 2 was great. And the first one, you didn't think the first one was you thought the first one was just all right? I'd say if anything, Home Alone 1 belongs in great. Home Alone 2 belongs in all right. I would switch those. I will say though, Home Alone 3 was just bad. Sorry, kid. So are we going to say Home Alone 3 was ho-ho horrible or not the best? Again, it's just another movie that happened to take place during Christmas. I don't think it really had much to do with the actual Christmas. I love him in the first one. I always wanted to punch the parents, though. Kevin McAllister's parents are just god-awful. Because they couldn't best the kid with only 2 bad guys. They couldn't best the kid with 4. In this movie, he still beats all 4 of the bad guys. So I think mostly we're saying it belongs in not the best. I think it belongs in a horrible, but I think the majority is saying not the best. Fair enough. Okay. The OG Home Alone. Do we say the OG Home Alone? Obviously, it's going to be better than Home Alone 3. Question is the OG Home Alone all right or great? I would say that it was great. It's not good enough for Ho Ho Horrible. Fair. I guess you're right. Yeah, Ho Ho Horrible is reserved for just like absolute god-awful pieces of garbage. All right at best. Top tier with Christmas Story. Again, the little, 9-year-old blonde kid. Seems to be a theme here for Christmas movies. It's all right. Technically, the kid only beat 3 of them. The parrot got the 4th. I don't even remember that. Have you seen the City Card Christmas commercial with Catherine O'Hara, Kevin's mom, and Kevin Hart? Pure gold. That's true. She's like, Kevin, what, I'm right here. I'm just saving money with Capital One credit card. She's like, losing Kevin's is a holiday tradition. That's true. God-awful piece of garbage that are still amazing. What? The Home Alone movies? OG Home Alone is top tier. Does anybody think that it actually belongs top tier? Link doing the Scream thing the other night was so funny. Home Alone 1 is great. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. It's like messages aren't like, whatever. Shut up. Leave me alone. Okay. Home Alone 1, we're going to keep in category great. We still can't agree on anything belonging in the top tier. So Home Alone 1, great tier. Home Alone 3, not the best. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. I do like this movie a lot. We just watched it like a week ago. That one? Home Alone 1 is great. That one. So what? You think Home Alone 2 is great? Everyone seems to be collectively agreeing that it's great. That's one of my top tiers. Home Alone 2 is top tier for you? I don't know if I could say Home Alone 2 belongs in top tier if Home Alone 1 doesn't, because I liked Home Alone 1 better. That one gave me Christmas feels and hilarity. Hey, look, the sequel that lives up to the first. F Home Alone 1? What's wrong with Home Alone 1? You haven't gotten to my top tiers yet? Well, I'm sure we'll see. So, a sequel that we're going to go ahead and say is probably just as good. Home Alone 2 surpassed the first. Does anybody else agree with that? Does anybody else agree that Home Alone 2 should be our first top tier? Top of the nice list. Surpassed. Celestian is very opinionated on this one. I don't think it's better than the first one. It's just as good as the first one. High Cask agrees it belongs top tier. Nobody else thinks it goes up there though. Just the two of you. Home Alone 2 is better than the first? It's definitely different. Tim Curry as like the main, I don't think he was like the manager of the hotel, but he was great in that movie. Home Alone 1 is the best to me as it introduces the concept of a kid left home alone to battle the bad guys. It's better than the first. Well, look at that. Home Alone. Move Home Alone 1 down a peg then. No, it's got to be the same grade, same tier. There's no way that anybody thinks it's. Is it really that like universally just like Home Alone 2 is that much better? Is it like that much better that it also belongs? Home Alone 2 is 10 times better. Watch them again? I mean, we just recently watched both of them. Do we really think Home Alone belongs in all right? I mean, we're talking Home Alone. The first Home Alone. Wait, Google it? What do you mean Google it? Google what? What's there to Google? Not the same tier, I promise. I mean, Home Alone belongs in the great tier. Home Alone definitely belongs in the same tier. If we are going to agree that Home Alone 2 is better than Home Alone, it would have to be moved up to top tier. Google which Home Alone is more universally loved. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to Google that right now. If we are going to move Home Alone 2 up, it's got to go up to top tier, which is what I said in the first place, that it's top tier. I like it there. If that's going to go up there, then Christmas Story has to go up there with it, at the very least. Because at least we have Christmas movies. It's not top tier? Oh man, we might need to put this one to a poll. In fact, why don't we, Mama? Can you start a poll, or Highcast, can somebody start a poll on whether or not we think Home Alone 2 is top tier or just great? Can I get a mod to start a poll? I guess it wouldn't be that hard for me to do it. I will concede Home Alone if Christmas Story goes up too. I don't know if that's actually how you start a poll though. If you're moving Christmas Story, you're moving Die Hard. I'm gonna hard disagree there. As far as a Christmas movie, it is a bad Christmas movie. It is a good action movie, but it is not a good Christmas movie. Yeah, I mean, I can start a poll. I don't know if like on mod tools. Let me see here. I can run a poll right here. New poll. Home Alone 2 top tier or great? Okay. I will just start that poll right there. Oh, you're on mobile, can't do it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to do it on mobile. If you're moving Christmas Story, you're moving Die Hard. Wait, who else said? Oh, yeah, that was earlier. Okay, we're gonna vote on Home Alone 2. You did what you wanted, and then you made it with points. Wait, made it with what? Points. I mean, if you guys want to, if you want to spend your points and argue, be my guest. So it seems like Home Alone 2 might be our first actual top tier. I don't care for Home Alone. That's fair. Wow, that was a short poll. I guess just dumping points in there. All right. So, I mean, I know Highcast dumped a lot in there. 660 channel points. It's actually not that much. So Home Alone 2, we can say goes up there. Highcast cheated. I mean, you also have points to spend. I guess I didn't even see a button to like get rid of all points. I don't know why that decided it was going to open up a whole new channel for a whole new page for that. Okay, so Home Alone 2, it is decided by chat that it will be a top tier. Who thinks we should move Christmas Story up to top tier? Because again, this isn't just my tier list. This is everybody. This is a communal discussion. I spent points at the beginning of stream 2 before Night said to refund them. What, the 100,000? Another one I don't like? Christmas Story? Sheesh. It was decided by Highcast cheating. I mean, you could have done it. It's not cheating. Who thinks Christmas Story should move up? Coco says it should move up. Mama says it moves up. Okay, we'll move Christmas Story up. And I know that several of you have already voiced your opinions for Die Hard. So I will go ahead, as long as everybody can agree, Christmas Story can move up along with Die Hard. Even though I don't think it's a Christmas movie. Not about Christmas. It's about a bad guy. It's not about Christmas. It's about a bad guy, but whatever. So, is this satisfactory to everybody? For now. I've done my duty. Peace out. I don't think Die Hard is that good, but sure. I think most people just think Die Hard is this amazing movie simply because of the argument of whether or not it's a Christmas movie. But if you go back and watch it, it's like an okay movie. I plead the fifth. I will accept this compromise. I wouldn't put Die Hard up there either. It sounds like a lot of people said they wanted it up here, but I'm only agreeing to it if we can move Christmas Story up. I'm actually going to go get a snack really quick. Okay. It really is pretty okay. So she's like, it's all right. I mean, it's all right. What we need is like one of those TikToks where you got like all the people like putting ranks to everything and they use little video clips to like judge it. No one wants Die Hard at the top. A couple people would want Die Hard at the top. We'll move Gremlins up. So does anybody actually want Die Hard up there? Does anybody actually want Die Hard at the top tier? Mama does. Radiant does. I think Razalo said he does. All right. I told you Gremlin needs to be in the Ho Ho Horrible. Mama's just saying that. Wait, I thought you were being sarcastic about Gremlins. I thought you said Gremlins was Ho Ho Horrible, and then you're like, oh, it's all right. I thought you were just being like making a joke when you said Ho Ho Horrible. I love that movie. How was that a bad movie? That's not like a special gem terrible movie. Mama's just saying that. What do you mean I'm not paying attention? See, the problem is when chat gets going around, we start talking about like 3 different things all at the same time. No, Celestia, come on. Gremlins is not a horrible movie. What are you even on? I know school and work are getting to you, but do you need a nap? I've probably been watching Die Hard longer than you've been alive. Yeesh. But Mama's right. We're not going to ever finish this list if we don't keep moving on. Okay. Now we're getting to some, like, I think everyone, these are almost like universally loved movies. How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. What is the opinion on this? Ho Ho Horrible is for movies that are so bad they're good. That's what you said earlier, and I was repeating what you said. How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey belongs in great. I know you don't like Jim Carrey, but the movie is good. I think it's a great movie. Actually, I like this one better than the cartoon one. You just saying that because you don't like Jim Carrey. Look past the fact that it's Jim Carrey. The Jim Carrey version is pretty cute. He does it really well. He makes the Grinch out to be really silly, which I think is pretty great. My opinion is I saw the trailer the other day for a horror Grinch movie. Is that the one, Radiant? Were you talking about that one earlier? You said something about a new Grinch movie, but you never went into detail about it. And now Razzle is saying something about it. I haven't seen it. We'll have to watch the trailer for that. I didn't know anything about this. A horror Grinch movie. It's too much overdone humor. I mean, that's kind of Jim Carrey movies. They're all like that. I'll watch the trailer. Grinch. Grinch horror movie. The mean one. Oh. Wait, Grinch horror parody movie? Is it supposed to be like an actual... Is it supposed to be like an actual horror movie? Or is it supposed to be a parody? The mean one. Is it a parody or not? It's a parody movie. I guess we'll watch this one. This is the official trailer. Come on, go.
Remember that story about...
Hang on. Let me get over to my other tab. Pause this one real quick. I have not seen anything about this. I didn't even know this was a thing until like today. I don't know how I feel about this one. I guess we'll find out.
Remember that story about Cindy you-know-who? When her Christmas was stolen, she knew what to do.
Why, Santa Claus? Why?
But what if I said that's not how it went down?
What the hell?
Because we can turn around right now.
No.
Poor girl. Her mother was killed. Her mind snapped.
Did you ever find the Christmas killer?
Never got a reliable description of the man.
Dad? Dad! He is out there! What if the Christmas killer is back?
This town cannot go through another Christmas killer thing. Not again.
Us
What
folks
even is
down in
this?
Louisville, we liked Christmas a lot. But that thing that lives just north of Louisville does not.
What is it?
The mean one. He's slippery, he's elusive, he's a mean one, that mister.
I'm not gonna be a victim anymore. Time to roast this beast. You're a dead one, mister.
Okay, you cannot tell me. Okay, Cocaine Bear, though, looks hilarious. You can't tell me that that was a serious movie trailer. Like, is that looked like a cheesy college, like, film project. That's real? That's an actual movie that's coming out in 3 days. I can't wait for it. I mean, it can be if it wants to, I guess. I'm excited for Cocaine Bear. I'm not going to watch the trailer for Cocaine Bear right now, but that I don't know. I don't know how seriously I'd take that. It looked like it was supposed to be like a scary movie, but then they also went through all of like the really, really cheesy bad Christmas or like movie things. Ho Ho Horrible. It belongs in Ho Ho Horrible. I'd say it. I agree. Freaking The Mean One looks really, really bad. The next one up is the original cartoon, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. What do we say on the original, the OG cartoon with all the good music? Like what we all remember. Radiant says it's all right. Agreed. I assume, are you agreeing to Celestian's assessment of The Mean One? Great. Also great. Okay. Top tier. Boris Karloff says so. I'm torn. Okay. We have a bunch of them for great. Mama says top tier. Mama, I know you love Christmas movies, so a lot of these are for top tier for you. This one, I mean, this one's a classic. So, I mean, I'm okay with it being in great. Hard one for nostalgia's sake. It's great, and the live action should be below it. Oh, The Mean One is horrible. Yeah, The Mean One looked bad. Hate to say it. Actually, I don't. The Mean One just looked cheesy. It looked poorly made. So, are we going to say that How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original cartoon, is on par with the Jim Carrey version, or is it better than the Jim Carrey movie? On the other hand, the Jim Carrey version is fantastic because it expands the story in a really agreeable way. Fair. It's not like just a half an hour long little Christmas video that you can just like watch and then be done with it. Turns it into like a full-blown movie. But do we think that it belongs alongside the Grinch Jim Carrey version or above it? Okay, Mama says it's better. Highcast says it's on par with the Jim Carrey version. I am of the opinion that it's at the very least it's just as good. Honestly, I think I prefer the Jim Carrey version a little bit better just because it's full length. It's Jim Carrey. On par, it's the same. I'm with Mama and Highcast for the same reasons. Mama doesn't like Jim Carrey, so of course it's going to be above Jim Carrey. Plus, it's the classic. It's the original. That's fair. I don't know if I can justify that one being legitimately better than the Jim Carrey version. It's not worse than the Jim Carrey version. Are we safe to just leave it on great? Is anybody going to be like really adamantly opposed to calling this one great alongside the Jim Carrey version? And I know I can. I'm the one doing it. But like, this is a group effort here. This is about all of us. Okay. It will remain in great. How can you assume the expansion of a story you didn't create? I mean, that's kind of the wonderful part about the creative process. You can certainly take the story and add to it. And that's kind of the whole point of making movies. That's like asking, why could somebody make a sequel to a movie that they didn't write? Lots of companies make sequels to movies and games that they didn't do the first one of. So, same reason. Dr. Seuss left the story where he left it, not for others to assume what he left out. Yeah, true. But I mean, it's not like it's not hurting the original story. It's not taking away from the original story. It's just adding to it. You know? So Mama is the only one that is like staunchly defending her position that it does not belong on the same tier as the original Grinch. Oof, I need to go to bed? No, you don't. You got to argue some more. It's a Wonderful Life. I know where this one's going to end up on somebody's list. It's a Wonderful Life. I can argue later. I've never seen it. Of course you haven't. The movie studios own the stories. They can do with it what they want. Books are an entirely different matter. I mean, it's all right. Well, Mama, they weren't adding to the books. They were making a movie about it. They were taking the story and they were making a movie out of it. They weren't making a movie out of the book. The cartoon was making a movie out of the book. This was not. This was making a movie out of a story. I'm in a different generations. My feelings are different than all of you. Filmmakers have bastardized Dr. Seuss for years. The image of Mike Myers' Cat in the Hat will haunt me forever. Plus, he makes that dirty hoe joke that, like, as kids, you just went, you know, dirty hoe. I'm sorry, baby. I love you. I want to request you need to do this with me but with horror movies. Okay. Cat in the Hat was atrocious. It was bad. It's a Wonderful Life is amazing. Yeah, we kind of got sidetracked there. We're talking about It's a Wonderful Life. I know Coco would argue that It's a Wonderful Life is probably top tier or great. What's anybody else's opinion? Honestly, I've seen this movie, but it's been a very long time. It's a sweet story. I've always loved it. I think I've only ever really seen this movie once, and it's been a long time. Jim Carrey Grinch would not exist without Seuss's book. I mean, you could say the same thing about the Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings films, and he didn't get those exactly right. I can agree with great. Okay. I feel like Coco's not listening right now. Because I think this is it? It's a Wonderful Life? Is one of her favorites? It wouldn't exist without the animated film. That's true. Because the animated film wouldn't exist without, you know, the story. And this was piggybacking off of that. It's a Wonderful Life. We're just going to assume is great. I think this is Coco's, like one of Coco's favorites. If I'm mistaken, I'll probably end up sleeping on the couch. I could be wrong. Coco, if you're listening, you need to chime in. You need to chime in on this one. It's good. Radiant, are you saying you've actually seen It's a Wonderful Life? I just got back. Pete Jackson got it right. The studio got it wrong on Lord of the Rings. Well, either way, the studio's interpretation that made the movie wasn't spot on from the books. So, in the end, the movie didn't get it quite right. Coco, opinion. I'm not of a strong opinion, all right. So it's all right. It's great. Saying good because you might be sleeping on the couch. I mean, whatever. I thought Coco, this was like your favorite one. Jack Frost. I don't think I've never seen this Jack Frost movie. I know I've seen like a lot of clips and commercials for it. They made Peter Jackson cut up his movie to make it shorter. I mean, that makes sense. You have time limits. You have time constraints. It's horrible. It's all right. Jack Frost is horrible. Bad movie, bad jokes. Which Jack Frost? This one. The really cheesy one where like his dad goes missing or dies or something like that and like comes back as a snowman or something like that. I never actually watched it. All I remember is the snowman was like really horribly animated. Sounds like we need a trash tier to me. I mean, that's what Ho Horrible is. Just think of Ho Horrible as trash. But it's Christmas themed. So, Ho Horrible. I like how I'm just like casually just repeating Ho Horrible. Jack Frost, I think we could all agree, just kind of goes down there. Jingle All the Way. One of the only Christmas movies you'll ever see with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, I love trash. Michael Keaton is a musician who dies in a car accident. He comes back as a snowman to see his son. Yeah, you get to come back to see your son as a snowman until it gets warm out. So stupid, he's an irredeemable character that you don't root for. What? Jack Frost? Never seen it. Jingle All the Way is great. I found Highcast's top tier pick. Dumb movie. No way. Dude, it's Turbo Time. I love Jingle All the Way. This is one of my favorites. All right, that'll be $300. No, chocolate kisses, yes, dollars. I'm gonna deck your halls, bub. So many good one-liners. Jingle All the Way is good. I guess I'd put it in all right. This is like a mixed bag. It's either really, really good or people are like, he had to get the Turbo Man tool. I've got to get the Turbo Man. It's got Sinbad in it. Oh gosh, this movie belongs in great at least. You need a good category. That's what all right is. All right is good. Ho ho horrible is just like terrible trash. Also, I feel the same about Phil Hartman as I feel about Will Ferrell. Phil Hartman? Is that the neighbor? I can't remember who Phil Hartman is. I think that's the neighbor, right? Ted? Is that his name? All right is all right. Good should be good. I'm not going to make a tier list with like a dozen different categories. We can get real nitty gritty. Yeah, it was Ted. His character, oh gosh, I've never seen a more punchable character in a Christmas film. I wanted to like leap through the video, like leap through the TV and just I want to deck his balls. Just speed bag. Put my cookie down now. Yes. Oh gosh, so many good one-liners came from this movie though. Seriously, put my cookie down and it's Turbo Time. That's how I feel about Phil Hartman. I wanted to punch him in the face. I've never seen it. Gosh, Celestian, watch a movie for crying out loud. You have all December to watch movies. You want to deck his halls? I'm going to deck your halls, bub. Who was that? That was Big Show. When they're in the warehouse with all the fake Santa Clauses that were peddling the cheap knockoff Turbo Man dolls, they get the giant that's Radiant who said that? Well, you've never he's never seen it? Crappy movie. Yeah, I know you've seen it. We were just talking about that. I might have misread the wrong name. Jingle All the Way. What do we Mama thinks it's stupid. That's not, it's because it's not your style of Christmas movie. It's not like a classical Christmas movie. You know, it doesn't have all like the classic Christmas movie tropes. This is a funny, what was this, 90s Christmas movie? It was a comedy. It's a comedy Christmas movie. This movie's great. This is just a good old fashioned, it's got Sinbad and he's hilarious. 1996. And he knows I won't go watch it. Go watch it. Jeez. Do we need to have like some Christmas movie nights in my Discord just so Radiant can see some of these Christmas movies? I feel like half of these he hasn't even seen them. No, more than half. Okay. We are finally to Krampus. Yeah, apparently I do. We are finally to Krampus. Promoting spoiling children, too much consumerism, absent parents. I mean, you want to talk about absent parents, look at Home Alone and Home Alone 2. I wouldn't say it's promoting spoiling children. It's literally about him looking for the one thing on this kid's Christmas list that he wants. And it was the hot toy of the year, so it's about people wanting to find this one toy. Krampus is top tier. Never seen it. Krampus, haven't seen it. Krampus is top tier. So we have 2 votes for top tier. A few people, I have still not seen it. I'll have to figure out. I think Mama said it was on Peacock, so I'll have to watch it. I really think you would like Krampus. Yeah, it's a Christmas, like, scary movie. The one toy that every child wanted. Mama, you can't argue that people going to find the one toy that every kid wants is promoting spoiled children and consumerism when you spent, like, how many hours looking for a Wii for me? So either you are saying that you promote spoiled children too and partake in over consumerism, or that's not what this one is. And that's why she has that opinion. I mean, I don't think it's promoting spoiling children because it's literally one toy. Krampus is a demon who punishes the naughty children. Yeah, hi Cask, I feel like you would like this movie. Radian would probably like this movie too because it's a scary movie. I haven't seen it. I trust the gut of a few, I've heard good things about Krampus outside of, this particular stream. Now you got the whole family together. Nobody was exempt. Yes, Krampus, bringing families together and slaughtering them since who knows whenever that legend came out. I mean, I don't see any arguments against Krampus being top tier. Oh, I just realized too, I did not turn on the Christmas music. Turn that back on. Last Holiday with Queen Latifah. Does anybody even know that movie? However, he now holds them captive in a snow globe, permanently together. Well, there you go. Can't argue against that family time. Thanks, Krampus. Does anybody know this movie? The Last Holiday with Queen Latifah? I've never seen this movie. Never seen it. I've never seen it. Mama, have you seen this movie? I've never even heard of this movie. It's a sweet movie. Why am I not surprised you've seen this? It's a sweet movie. It's lovely. Where would you rank it? Great, all right, aka good, not the best, aka meh, or ho horrible, trash. I mean, it's Queen Latifah. Of course, it's a cute movie. She got all that attitude. But it wasn't like a good movie. One actor's portrayal in this movie can't like dictate the whole movie. It's in what? I don't know what. What the hell is that even supposed to mean, Radian? Are you trying to say in the grave? I don't know. Where does it belong? Not the best. It was all right. Where are we putting this one? Just look at Jim Carrey's Grinch movie. Grave. What? This movie belongs in the grave? I don't even know this movie. Queen Latifah is a chef who finds out she has a terminal disease. She decides to go out in style and takes the vacation of her dreams. She meets the man of her dreams, LL Cool J. And so it's an all right Christmas movie. Never seen it, so I have no opinion. Not a clue. Honestly, don't know. Love Actually. Have I seen this movie? My R button isn't working. That sounds bittersweet. It kind of does. Love Actually, I don't think I've ever seen that movie. How many more do we have? Good Lord, we still have a lot. We need to get through some of these. Love Actually, I've never seen it. Celestine says it's meh. I mean, it clearly looks like a Christmas movie. It's got like the ribbon on the movie poster. I've never seen it. We have one opinion on is not the best. Okay. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. Love Actually is a cute movie. Follows several would-be couples during the holiday season. Yeah, I've never seen it. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. Is that an all right movie or is it a great movie? 2003 Christmas-themed romantic comedy film. Oh, okay. What, Love Actually is good, no higher? Are we on to Mickey? We are now on to Mickey. What are we thinking? Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. It's all right. That's coming from the...
Haven't I killed you somewhere before?
Why, yes. Several times. Hi, Cosmic. Never seen it. Mickey is all right. I mean, if we're coming from people who love Disney so much that they're saying Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas is all right, I'm going to have to just, probably say. Let's get in a voice chat and make fun of Knight while he's voicing his opinion. I've never seen it. Dude, I can just server mute you. Now Cosmic can throw in his opinions. Well, we still have plenty of movies left to go over. I don't think we're going to get through them all. So Radiant gets VIP and I don't? Rude. Wait a minute. How are you not VIP'd? There. I thought at some point I did give you VIP. Sorry. I thought I did. No, you deserve VIP. No, you really do. Which one is this? Mickey Twice Upon a Christmas? I have a fancy badge. And look at that pretty diamond you got. I assume this is just like another probably on par with Once Upon a Christmas Mickey movie. They're like, okay, they're just Disney's telling of other Christmas stories. It's nothing new. They're not groundbreaking movies by any means. They're all right. I've never seen it. Equally all right. Radiant, you've never seen any movies. I try to be here when I can't. Okay, you lost me. Okay, here's another one that like a lot of people just love. Miracle on 34th Street. Jesus can. Well, I appreciate it when you're here. I've never seen it. Gosh, Radiant, watch a movie for once. Miracle on 34th Street. Never seen it. I've seen that movie, but it's been a long time since I've seen this movie. I don't remember the last time I actually watched it. Which version? What do you mean, which version? This version. The one with the guy from freaking Jurassic Park and Matilda. I don't know the actors' names. It's got Matilda and the old man from Jurassic Park. Honestly, I don't remember. One of the very rare occasions I prefer the remake to the original. Okay, Celestine says top tier. I feel like when this movie came out, that was like the Christmas movie. Mama, what do you think? Top tier? We got an all right. We got a lot of never seen it. It's a remake? Yeah, but what's your opinion? Is it top tier or is it just great? Because Celestine says top tier. Coco says all right. Top tier? That's 2 for top tier, 1 for all right. The rest of them are not seen it. So I feel like it belongs up there just because for several years after this movie came out, it was like, oh my gosh, Miracle on 34th Street. Ah. And it was just like the best Christmas movie people had ever seen. Oh, hey, look. What do you know? Here's the original Miracle on 34th Street. What's the opinion on this one? I think Mama might be the only one here that's seen the original Miracle on 34th Street. I've never seen it. Radiant's never seen it. Is that surprising to anybody? Mara Wilson is absolutely adorable and very adult-like in that movie. Never seen it. Y'all better be clipping these faces of night. Why? Why? Not really much to see here. I've seen it. I love it. Oh, actually, I've only seen the original. You've never seen the 90s Miracle on 34th Street? I would say great because you make terrible faces. What are you talking? I do not make terrible faces. I have seen it. It's cute. Where does it belong? Is it as good as the remake or is it like a step below the remake? Mama says great. Celestine, do you think it's great or do you think it's top tier? It's great. Agree with Mama. Great. Okay. Fair. Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol. I'm going to assume this is one that nobody's seen. Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol. Never seen it. At this point, shocking. And of course, I'm being sarcastic. It's nothing shocking anymore. You can't surprise me with anything anymore. Ho ho horrible. Okay, Mama's seen it, and apparently it's not good. I may have. I've never seen it. High Cask has never seen it. I'm going to assume Razala's never seen it. So it sounds like Mama has seen it, but it's not good. Is it like that bad though that it belongs down in these gems? Because I've never seen it. I don't know. It's not great. Okay. Well, I guess we can leave it down on ho ho horrible. How horrible. Okay, what about A Muppet Christmas Carol? I feel like half the movies on here are either Christmas Carol or like some kind of retelling of a Christmas Carol. Is The Muppet Christmas Carol an alright movie? Muppet Christmas Carol is top tier? Really? Anybody else? Anybody else of the opinion that it is in fact top tier or great? It is top tier. Okay, it's great. Mama, what's your opinion on the Muppets Christmas Carol? It's all right. All Christmas movies go into the lowest tier. Well, Cosmic, this is a Christmas movie tier list, so you can't put them all in the worst. Bah humbug. Yeah, I bet you would say that. Okay. Y'all Break My Heart. I've never seen that one, actually. Watch Me. Bet. Don't worry, Radiant. We'll do a horror movie one. We'll do a Halloween one or a horror movie one or something like that. So I think it's safe to say that Muppet Christmas Carol can stay in great because we have a top tier, we have great, we have an all right. I think it's just safe to just meet in the middle. Just say it's great. Literally the best retelling of the story I've ever seen. That's pretty strong opinion. Pretty strong opinion. Which one is this? I can't even tell what the hell this is. Barbie Nutcracker. Oh my God. What even is this? Can anyone even tell what movie this is? Because they definitely cut off like the title. I can't even tell what movie this is. It's like got 7 people here and then him. No, just no. I don't know what it is. It's white. It's white. Is it White Christmas? I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm the one asking everybody else. Does anybody know what this movie is? It's a Steve Martin movie? What's wrong with that? It looks like I'm picking his nose. Me. Can we just move it down to haven't seen? Because I don't even know what this movie is. Like chopped off the end of, like they chopped off the part of the picture. Mixed Nuts. Is that what it's called? 1994? I've never even heard of that movie. Mixed Nuts? Beats the hell out of me. I have no idea. Mixed Nuts is a 1994 American Christmas dark comedy film. Has anybody seen this movie? Philip, Steve Martin, manages a suicide prevention hotline called Lifesavers, assisted by Mrs. Munchnick? Madeline Kahn. Oh, I love Madeline Kahn, though. And Catherine by Rita Wilson. On Christmas Eve, Philip learns that their landlord is evicting them from their office. Amid all this unrest, Catherine proclaims her love for Philip when a transvestite Liev Schreiber and a pregnant woman, Juliette Lewis, enter into the equation. Things get even more interesting. Good Lord. That movie just sounds too complicated to even sit through. Gross. He's like, ew. Okay. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Let's just move on. I've never even heard of Mixed Nuts. I don't even want to think about it anymore. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I'm of the opinion that this is a top tier Christmas movie. This has all of the comedy that anybody could ever ask for. You could put that up there if you want. Sounds depressing for Christmas? Yeah, it does. Mixed Nuts just sounds like, who would even want to live that life? Celestine, what's your opinion on National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? Sounds like you have a not so stellar opinion of it. That it's great, Okay. It sounds like we're going to have to meet in the middle and put it in great. It's all right. All right. We can put it in great because I think it's top tier. We have a couple for great. We have an all right. So I think collectively we can average it right there at great. It's cool for what it was, but it ain't all that. It's got the funny moments. Plus, this one is a holiday staple for my family. we'll go over to my aunt and uncle's house and this is always on. So I see this movie every year. This and Christmas Story I see every year. Well, yeah, it has good moments, but every movie has good moments. It's not like every movie up here is like good at every second of the movie. Nightmare Before Christmas. Now we're on to Radiant's favorite. I know Radiant's going to say it's a top tier movie. There it is. Top tier. There it is. Yes, they are. What? Okay. I think this is the first one that everyone is collectively saying this is top tier. There's not even arguing for this one. You know, in fact, we're going to move it down to here because this is first chair. If it's not in the top, I'm fighting you. I'm saying it's a top tier movie. Everybody is unanimously agreeing that Nightmare Before Christmas is a top tier Christmas movie. It deserves its. I thought about that. I'm like, should we make its own tier? Just call it the Nightmare Before Christmas tier. Recall, former goth boy. This was okay. Coco and I bonded over this movie. This was the very first movie I ever saw in theaters at the ripe old age of 4. Coco and I had matching promise rings that are probably still somewhere in my stuff that came in a little box and they had a little saying written around them that was a quote from the movie. We had matching promise rings for this movie. Did you say it's first chair in the tier? Yeah, this is a first chair movie. Oh, yeah, we still have them. Yeah, this was like a movie that we bonded over. Nightmare Before Christmas is literally a staple in our marriage. We've been together over half of our lives, and this movie is like part of the glue that kind of holds us together. Goth person here saying it shows my life. The inner goth in me right now wants to watch this movie. I see that, you know, Cosmic was an ex-emo kid. We have a lot of kids that grew up. New tier? Are we going to go with a new tier? Do we really? Technically still an emo kid at heart? No, you don't need to do all that. I don't know. This is the first movie that was unanimously agreed upon that it was a top tier movie. All of these other ones people have argued about that were like, you know, it's okay, or not everybody had an opinion on, but everybody here has seen this movie and everybody agreed that it's top tier. So that's the only one that we can really put up there. True, that was the first movie I took Night 2 in the scene in the theater. He actually wore out the VHS tape and I had to get another one. True. I cringely preferred Punk Princess to Goth or Emo. Emo and Goth kids forever. Well, and it's like now it's like if you were in the 90s or in the early 2000s at all and a Goth kid and you watched Wednesday recently, you're having a Goth resurgence right now. It's like the Goth Renaissance. Okay, so moving on from Nightmare Before Christmas. I know this movie, but I can't make out what it's Olive the something reindeer. I should link my MySpace. I don't think our MySpaces even exist anymore. No, but I had crushes on all the goth kids. Does that count? Fair. Never seen it. I've never seen it either. I know Olive was like a kids TV show or something like that. Olive the Other Reindeer. That's what it is. The Other Reindeer. It's all right. They might still be there. I looked for my MySpace, you know, like earlier this year. They don't even exist anymore. I might have to check now because I'm curious. I looked. I couldn't find anything. Olive is cute. It's all right. So, I mean, I've never seen this movie. What was that other one? There was another movie where like a dog gets lost and he ends up at the North Pole and they name him, the other reindeer name him Murray. Oh, that was not Goofy, freaking A. That was Pluto. In one of the Mickey Christmas Carol movies or one of the Mickey Christmas movies, the reindeer adopt Pluto and they name him Murray. Murray Christmas. MySpace still exists. Went back to the musicians and artists. Yeah, it still exists. I'm just saying, I don't think you can find your original MySpace profile ever since they took it over and they changed it to being more like a music place. Office Christmas Party. I've never even seen this movie. Does anybody know? Office Christmas Party? Not a clue. I've never seen it. I'm trying to log in because my account is restricted. Yeah, see, that's the other problem, is even if you could find it, who's to say? Sketch, I found myself, but it's not leading right. I deleted my MySpace profile ages ago. I never deleted it, but I don't think I'd even be able to find it. Oh, Office Christmas Party, nobody's ever seen it. Okay, fair enough. Rise of the Guardians. Has anybody seen, there was a DreamWorks movie, Rise of the Guardians. It's like Jack Frost, the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, Tooth Fairy. Has anyone seen Rise of the Guardians? And has anybody have an opinion on it? I've never seen it. It doesn't look like a bad movie. It was a neat movie. I never watched it. I feel like I was going to watch it, but I never did. It was like the main character's like Jack Frost, and there's, I don't know. Would we categorize that as not the best? I don't leave any unused accounts just lying about. Delete them. The internet knows too much about you already. It's a highly rated film. I mean, I'll stick it up there and all right. But yeah, Mama, I'd say, you know what? If it knows that about you, deleting that account's not going to change that. We can put it in all right because we've heard good things about it, but I don't think many of us have actually seen it. Why did you send me a picture of Soba? Is she just being a naughty cat? What was next? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. The classic claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. They got rid of everything on my profile. Oh, because she's cute. Okay, it's just Soba sitting there. And I'm like, did she do something? I've seen it and it was okay. Okay. That one I would put at the top. Top tier. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's all right. Have you seen that movie recently? I'm kind of sad I couldn't see my larval state pictures of my MySpace page. Yeah, they probably deleted a lot of that stuff just to clear up room. It's all right. So we have a couple of all rights. We have a couple of top tiers. I mean, I really like that movie. It's like the classic telling of Rudolph with a little bit extra added in there, you know, with Yukon Cornelius, the Island of Misfit Toys. I need to get to bed. Go to bed then. Not bad for a JCPenney promotion. Nighty, y'all. All right. Good night, Celestia. Thanks for hanging out and arguing with us. I mean, this is a good movie. All my dramatic HTML stickers are gone. I'll have to look at this when I come upstairs. I don't even remember mine. Good night, Celestia. We love you. Have a good night. I hope the rest of your school week goes well. All your projects and your finals. Good luck. So can we just move that one to great, or should we move it to all right? It sounds like this is more of an opinion that it was all right. Rudolph started out as a JCPenney Christmas promotional jingle. Fair enough. Is it safe to say that this is an all right movie? All right. I'm just going to move it to all right. If anybody else has any opinions on it, go ahead and voice them. Then there's this Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Island of Misfit Toys. Is this like a sequel or something? Rudolph is top tier? Is that what we were saying? I thought I'd seen a few people that were saying it was all right. We'll put it in great. We'll split them. We'll split it in the middle. We got some top tiers. We got some all rights. We'll split it in the middle. We'll put it in great. I mean, it is kind of a classic. I feel like Misfit Toys. I don't know that one because don't they go to the Island of Misfit Toys in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in this version? Like, so what is this? This is Yukon Cornelius and Santa Claus and the Abominable Snowman. It's a sequel? Why do they gotta make sequels to these movies? Like, they literally covered the Island of Misfit Toys in this movie. You have to go see King Moonrazer. Blah, 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 blah. So, like, why do they gotta freaking make a sequel to that? So stupid. They need attention. Love me, watch my movies. Bite me. Should we just say it was horrible? just to spite them. Well, just to spite them, we're gonna say it was horrible. Santa Buddies. Oh God. Anybody seen the Santa Buddies movies? They made way too many of these. It was all based off of the original Air Bud, which I think was a movie that they had on Disney Channel. But we need a backstory. How did the toys get to the island in the first place? Oh, unfortunately I have. Well, it's because our kids love the Buddies movies. It's a bunch of little puppies. Of course they love those movies. They don't know any better as to, you know, whether or not the movie's gonna be good. They just care that it's dogs. I've never seen it. I'm pretty sure it would belong in the horrible categories. Don't tell my kids. Don't tell my kids that I put it there. It'd probably make them cry. But, I mean, the Buddy movies were bad. All of the Buddy movies are bad. Anything after Air Bud, the original Air Bud, was bad. I'm telling all of them. I will cut off your feet and feed them to your dog. I'm telling them you hate puppies. Go for it. Children have no discerning taste. Joke's on you, I don't have feet. Well, whatever. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. The original claymation Santa Claus is Coming to Town, made by the same company that made the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer one. Don't you dare hurt my greats. I'm not gonna hurt them. I'm gonna hurt Cosmic. I'm gonna chop off his feet that he doesn't have some reason. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. That one goes to the top. You think that's a top tier one? Love that movie. Top tier. That movie slaps. Oh, you're talking to Cosmic. Okay. So we got some votes for top tier on Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I mean, it's got Mr. White Christmas. It's got Mr. Sun. And it's got that whole jingle that everybody knows. There are way too many Christmas movies. You've been at this for 2 hours. I'm going to bed. Good night. All the Rankin holiday specials are top tier. Yeah, they're pretty good. I love those movies. John owns the whole set. We have the VHS set of these. Has Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Little Drummer Boy, Very Merry Cricket, which I'm surprised I haven't seen that one on here yet. Scrooged. We're going to zip through some of these. Scrooged, I would say, is great at the very least. Bill Murray playing a character that basically gets Scrooged. I'm not surprised you've never seen it. We do need to burn through some of these pretty quick, though. Scrooged, I'd say, is great at the very least. I don't know if it's worthy of being top tier. Mama, I think, would disagree. Mama would probably say top tier. Scrooged is a good movie, though. If you've never seen it, it's really funny. The Ghost of Christmas Past is hilarious. Very Merry Cricket is based on a cricket in Times Square. Yeah, it's the sequel. I just passed up a Tauren druid named Critten Bull. I don't think Critten Bull? For some reason, my brain went to Kraken. I'm like, Kraken? That would make sense, but Critten Bull, that's funny. Okay. Scrooge is top tier. Scrooged is top tier. Brilliant retelling of A Christmas Carol modern update. So yeah, I like I said, Mama was going to put that one in the top tier. I like that movie. I don't know if it's top tier material. It's funny, but I don't know if it's top tier material. Does anybody else have an opinion on Scrooged? If you've seen it, Radiant, you don't even have to say it anymore. That you've seen it, or not seen it, rather. It's a good movie. It's funny. Let's see. Snow Globe. I'm going to assume Snow Globe is one that nobody's ever even seen. I don't know this movie at all. Never heard of it. Anybody even heard of this movie? I watch Scrooge all year around. Bill Murray is brilliant. Bill Murray's hilarious. Except for when he's on the set of SNL, he apparently just treats everybody like crap. What the hell is this on my microphone? Get off. Do I need to say? No, you don't. SpongeBob SquarePants Christmas. This is the problem with making so many Christmas movies. There's so many that people have never seen. Like, stop making Christmas movies. Nobody's watching them. My phone has autocorrected Scrooged every time I type it. Yeah? Shut up, Radiant. You do not. You have not seen SpongeBob Christmas while at the same time saying you've never seen most of these other movies. Ho Ho Horrible? Oh, wow. We're just throwing it in the horrible. You have seen SpongeBob Christmas. That's shocking. I've never seen that movie. I would assume it's probably god-awful. It's SpongeBob. We have a Ho Ho Horrible and we have a great. Well, I don't think I could put it in even an all right. SpongeBob just kind of went downhill fast. Honestly, it did. Christmas Chronicles. I know this is one that Dixieland said was really good. Yeah, see, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it either. But Christmas. Oh, sorry. This is Christmas Chronicles 2. I don't know why that one is in the list first. Christmas Chronicles 2 and Christmas Chronicles right here. I've never even seen the Christmas Chronicles or the Christmas Chronicles 2. But I'm sure Dixieland has an opinion that it's pretty good. I don't know. Dixieland, have you seen Christmas Chronicles 2 or just the first one? It's got Jeff Bridges as Santa. And that's pretty glorious beard. I think he grew it himself. Both, love them both. I don't think I've seen them. Would you rank them as all right or great? Because we only have one opinion on them at this point. I think it's probably safe to assume we can probably move this one up alongside it. Great? Really? That's a strong opinion. But we got 2 for 1. But I'm assuming these, I feel like these came out, these had to have come out like one and then the one the next year. Because I feel like the Christmas Chronicles movie is still fairly new. And then to have a sequel already, I feel like it has to be like roughly the same movie. The Dr. Seuss How the Grinch Stole Christmas, or it's just called The Grinch, the CGI version. I've never seen this one, so I don't know if this one was good or not, or was it just bad? They are new. Last year was the first year for number 2. Okay, I speak for me and Highcast. I've never seen it. I've never seen this Grinch either. This is the one I have not seen. Highcast, Radiant is already speaking for you. How rude. How rude. Has anybody actually seen this one? That's kind of shocking that we don't have anybody here that's seen this Grinch movie. I mean, maybe it's not as big as I was thinking it was. The new Grinch movie is hilarious. This one? It's like the same animation style as like the Lorax. Where do we want to put this one? Just put it in there that it's all right. I feel like all right is like the meh category, but great is like the good category. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. The Perfect Holiday. Please, The Crow doesn't speak for me. Fair. Perfect Holiday. I don't know anything about this movie. Too bad. I've never seen it. I don't even know what this movie is either. I've never seen The Perfect Holiday. Safe to say that's probably a never seen it, haven't seen it kind of thing. The Legend of Frosty the Snowman, another Frosty the Snowman movie that probably didn't need to be made, to be honest. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't think anybody's seen that. I didn't even realize there was another sequel to Frosty the Snowman. I guess that's funny though. All right, here's the big one. Polar Express. This is a big one for a lot of people. The Polar Express. I think this would be one that Celestian would probably place in top tier. I know a lot of people love Polar Express. I don't particularly like that movie. Haven't seen it. It's mid for me. I'm like, it's all right, you know. Great. I would assume Celestian would throw that one up there on the top. I'm gonna say just in the great category. I mean, I don't know. I've never really liked it. It was the first 100% CGI'd movie. Was it really? I feel like there were other movies that were 100% CGI'd before that, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I mean, there was lots of cartoons and claymations, so I guess maybe that's possible. Yeah, I think great is a good spot for Polar Express. Tom and Jerry, the Nutcracker Tale. Has anybody seen Tom and Jerry and Nutcracker Tale? I've never seen it. So I don't know. It's just a retelling of the Nutcracker. Again. I'm officially out of coffee. Probably shouldn't be drinking coffee this close to bedtime. That's all right. I'll survive like I always do. Okay. I'm going to assume we don't know what that one is. I want the good Nutcracker. We're not getting there. Preacher's Wife. I don't know that movie at all. I think I've heard about it, but I've never seen it. Never seen it. Yeah, me neither. Well, I guess it depends. Like, what do you mean, the good Nutcracker? I don't know what Nutcracker movie you're referring to. Because I feel like that's not first full motion capture movie. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Oh, the one with Macaulay Culkin. I don't think that's in here. Wait, is Hawkeye really in? Oh my gosh, why is Hawkeye in here? Trading Places, Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy. I've never seen it, but I don't think that's a Christmas movie. Is Trading Places an actual Christmas movie, or is it just, again, another... This is during Christmas. Upper crust level executive Louis Winthorpe III and down and out hustler Billy Ray Valentine are the subjects of a bet by successful brothers Mortimer and Randolph Duke, an employee of the Dukes. I don't even think this is a Christmas movie. It's not even a Christmas movie. Although it does partially take place during Christmas. That doesn't make it a Christmas movie. All right. The original Santa Claus with Tim Allen. That one I'm going to put in here. It was an all right movie. I've never been like super into the Santa Claus movies. I'll admit. Never been super into those movies. It was an all right movie. Radiant says it's great. Anybody else have an opinion on the OG Santa Claus? Tim Allen, top tier. We can meet in the middle. Say it was great. We have a top tier, great. I think it's all right. I guess it depends on like what High Cask's opinion is, or if Coco has an opinion on the original Santa Claus. Because now they're still coming out with Santa Claus movies. They are still beating that dead horse. Weirdly enough, Santa Claus 3 is on this list before Santa Claus 2. It was all right. Where's Santa Claus 2? Here we go. We'll do Santa Claus 2 first. Santa Claus 2 can't really be better than the first one. I don't have a super high opinion of the original Santa Claus, but there's no way that the second one is better than the first. You liked it? You think this one is just as good? With the new one, there's only 4 still. It has that whiny 90s I'm rich and depressed vibes that I hate. Wait, what does? Santa Claus? Second one is all right. And then there's Santa Claus 3, which again, they're just, oh, now all of a sudden he's got to compete with Jack Frost. Oh, look out. I'm your Santa. Oh, I need a, what is it? I need a wife. How do I balance a career and treating my child like they exist? What, the original Santa Claus? I think that's kind of, yeah, it was like a corporate kind of guy. Pretty corporate dude. Santa Claus 3, I think I vaguely remember. It was okay. That was where like they made the really cheesy looking Santa Claus robot, I think is what it was. Every 90s movie featuring a dad. Yeah, I'm too busy with work to acknowledge you. Hook is a perfect example. Radiant says that Santa Claus 3 was horrible. Does it belong in the horrible category? If anybody have a strong opinion about Santa Claus 3? All I remember is that he's like, they keep finding new clauses in the contract that dictate all these things. Hook, liar, liar, jingle all the way. Yeah. Liar, liar, I kind of forgot about, but yeah. Jingle all the way. Yep. You're right. OG Santa Claus is top tier. Santa Claus 2 is good. Santa Claus 3 is ho-ho horrible. Fair enough. The list goes on and on. Yeah, that's fair. The Ultimate Christmas. I don't even know this movie. Does anybody recognize this one? Some Disney Channel movie. I feel like Disney makes a new Christmas movie like every 6 months. So there's so many that are Disney. I've never even heard of this one. I don't recognize these people at all. So I don't know. I don't think anybody here has actually even seen that one. Never seen it or heard of it. Well, if Mama's never heard of a Christmas movie, it must be a pretty weird, obscure movie. I have no freaking clue. Never heard of this movie. I don't recognize this movie poster at all. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. This one looks like a really old movie. Does anybody recognize this one? By the picture, it looks like it would be pretty old. I don't recognize this one particularly. I might if I saw some of the actual movie, but based off just the movie poster, I don't know. I don't know. It's adorable. Okay, so we actually do have an opinion on it. I don't recognize this one at all. I really don't. I'm very unfamiliar. So I'm really not sure. Okay, we'll just leave it there. We need to get moving on. 'Twas the Night. I feel like I vaguely remember this movie. 'Twas the Night. Maybe I don't. It just sounds familiar, but based on the looks of it, I don't remember this movie. Never seen it. That's probably a never seen it kind of movie. Oops. Wow. Shows how well I can spell. Bryan Cranston. 14-year-old boy and his uncle jeopardize Christmas when they take Santa's sleigh for a joyride. I don't remember this movie at all. Got Bryan Cranston in it though. Unaccompanied Minors? Is that even a Christmas movie at all? It's like it just knows we're looking for like similar movies. Oh, when a Christmas Eve blizzard shuts down the airport, 5 stranded youths take the opportunity to run wild and have some fun, racing with golf carts and sliding down baggage chutes. The kids create holiday pandemonium for an uptight airport official and his gullible assistant. Anybody know that movie? Never heard or seen it. So basically, it's just another movie that takes place during Christmas, but it's not even about Christmas. It's like The Hangover with children. I I wouldn't even consider that a holiday movie, a Christmas movie. Just because it takes place during Christmas does not make it a Christmas movie. You know what I mean? I don't think that's a Christmas movie. Winnie the Pooh, A Very Merry Pooh something. Anybody? Winnie the Pooh Christmas movie. I've never seen it. I feel like this is like one of those tier lists where everyone's like, I don't watch a lot of movies, so I don't know. I've never seen a Winnie the Pooh, A Very Merry Pooh something. It's too small for me to read. I can't read it. I could probably start to Google it and figure it out really quick, but I've not seen this Winnie the Pooh movie. I don't know if anybody else has. It just doesn't seem like the kind of thing that I would have seen. Christmas with the Cranks. I can't stand this movie, to be honest. You know, I hate the idea that like people can't just not celebrate Christmas without everyone going, well, are you gonna do it? I love the book. We're talking about the movie. Anybody? I personally don't like this movie. It's trash. Is it horrible, like ho horrible tier trash, or are we just saying it's not very good, like not the best? Because I get it, not wanting to like stay home where it's cold. The book's called Skipping Christmas, not the best. Yeah, I just hate the attitude of everyone else. Are you going to decorate? Are you going to put out your Frosty? Are you going to do this? Although the book by John Grisham, Skipping Christmas, was so much better. Wait, that was a John Grisham book? All right. A Year Without Santa Claus. Is this one of those old ones as well? Yeah, this was one of those old classic claymation movies. A Year Without Santa Claus. Yeah, not his usual work. I was going to say, I feel like that's not a John Grisham style book. I guess I didn't know that that was by him. It was an all right movie. Again, it's along the same vein as like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. It's all the same animation studio that made those. It is in its top tier. So we have an all right, we have a top tier. I mean, I'm willing to go ahead and put it in there as the great. Mama, I just get the feeling that you just love Christmas movies. That is what we can take away from all of this tonight, is that Mama Knight just loves Christmas movies. Minus a select few that were just downright bad, but that's because they're just terrible movies. I feel like these were just so classic, though. Rudolph, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Year Without a Santa Claus. They're just some good old-fashioned classics. You know, that like everyone like would have grown up in the 80s watching those. 8-Bit Christmas. I've never even seen this movie. Not all Christmas movies. Gremlins should be God tiered. I feel like that one we'd all have to agree on. Those shows are as old as me. So yeah, growing up in the 70s, you would have watched those movies. Kind of throwing Mama under the bus there. A little bit. I've never seen 8-Bit Christmas. Apparently it was on HBO. I feel like those straight to TV movies generally aren't that great. So I've never seen it though. So does anybody have an opinion on this one? Has anybody seen it? It looks like it's a Christmas movie, maybe with a bunch of video game characters. Never seen it. Looks like it came out straight on HBO Max. Why him? Looks like it's got James Franco. Is that Bryan Cranston again? Never seen this movie either. Why him? Not a clue. Looks like it might be like this is the dad, this is the daughter, and this is the daughter's weird bum of like a boyfriend or fiance or something like that, who just like gets way too friendly. Who's just like, yeah, I fit in really well. Hey, Dad, thanks for spending money on me. It's a weird, obscure one. It looks like it might have been one of those like kind of like failed. Never seen this one look dumb in the previews. Oh, I've never even seen the previews. The Littlest Light on the Christmas Tree. Looks like a creepy little animated short film. Littlest Light on the Christmas Tree. I feel like it could be one of those movies. It's like a cute little kid's Christmas movie, but I've never even heard of this one. The freaking thumbnail looks creepy. Like some child, like, look at you. It's like the face of a child that just lit something on fire. Right? Yeah, never even heard of. Okay. Santa Claus the movie. Looks like an older one. Christmas classics. The 25th anniversary edition. Santa Claus the movie. When are you going to do a tier list of every Pokemon, all 1,000 of them? When somebody makes one that's got all 1,000 Pokemon. If somebody were to make a Pokemon tier list with all 1,000 or however many Pokemon there are now, all the way up through Scarlet and Violet, I would do it. It'd take us like a week to do it. Dudley Moore was fantastic in it. Oh, okay. So we do have somebody that's actually seen it. That looks like an older movie. I've never seen that one. Tokyo Godfathers. What the hell is that? Middle-aged alcoholic Jin, teenage runaway Miyuki, and former drag queen Hana are a trio of homeless people surviving as a makeshift family on the streets of Tokyo. While rummaging in the trash for food on Christmas Eve, they stumble upon an abandoned newborn baby in the trash bin. With only a handful of clues to the baby's identity, the three misfits search the streets of Tokyo for help in returning the baby to his parents. Again, sounds like a movie that's not a Christmas movie. It just takes place during Christmas. People need to stop like releasing Christmas, like, oh, it's a Christmas movie. It's not. It's just, it takes place during Christmas. Doesn't make it a Christmas movie. This was one I actually did want to see. It's just called Klaus, but I've never seen it. Why is freaking Discord dinging at me? That includes Legends Arceus. So yeah, all of them except Scarlet and Violet. Okay, maybe we'll do that one sometime. That'll take us a while though. But this movie, I think it was on Netflix. It looked pretty good. I wanted to watch this one, but I never did watch it. Maybe I'll watch it this year. I just remembered an obscure Christmas movie. I just watched Allays. It's really good. Huh? Klaus. Okay. It looked good. I just never got around to watching it. Are we saying it's all right or was it great? Because it did. It looked really good. I just never sat down and actually committed to watching it. Anyone ever seen Noel the Happy Christmas Ornament? Never heard of it. We are getting down to the end of this. Remember the Night. Anybody see this movie? I don't know this movie at all. Gosh, there's still like... I'm just going to go ahead and move Hawkeye right now to not a Christmas movie. It gives lore behind the Klaus legend. Okay. Holiday Inn. Never heard of that one either. It dies at the end. Well, that's depressing. Like, we want to watch a Christmas movie about a Christmas ornament that dies. That's great. What happens? It falls off the tree and just... How does my phone autocorrect Klaus to Allays? I don't even know. Hawkeye was literally intended to be a Christmas movie. Holiday Inn is top tier. I've never even heard of Holiday Inn. I don't know. Do we have enough of an opinion? Do we have enough opinions here to put it in top tier though? I guess if Mama says it's top tier, and that's the only opinion, Hawkeye was literally intended to be a Christmas movie. Okay, it's not though. Hawkeye was a TV show. Okay, it was a TV show. It was a good show. But again, it's just one of those ones that happened to take place during Christmas. Christmas is literally the central focus of the whole series. It's an I'll be home for Christmas story. But it's not about Christmas. It's about him trying to solve this mystery so that he can be home for Christmas. The song White Christmas actually debuted in this movie, not the White Christmas movie. Well, I think White Christmas, yeah, that's right here. Get it out of there. It's not a Christmas movie. It's a mystery crime fighting TV show. This is a Christmas movies galore. That's a TV show. Just that alone makes it not a movie. Thus it disqualified. And again, it's not about Christmas. It's just about solving a mystery so we can go home. Never seen it. Jingle Jangle. Never even seen that one. I don't know anything about Jingle Jangle. Does anybody know Jingle Jangle? Let's see. Never seen it. Bad Moms Christmas. There's some like questionable ones in here. Ugh, The Holiday. I remember that one. Holiday Inn and White Christmas are both top tier. Well, we'll get to the White Christmas one. Couch. Too bad. Meet Me in St. Louis. Anybody seen that one? Or The Man Who Invented Christmas? I feel like now we're getting down to the bottom of the barrel and nobody knows about these movies. Meet Me in St. Louis or The Man Who Invented Christmas. I've never seen any of these movies. Either of these. Never even heard about them. I may have heard about The Man Who Invented Christmas, but I've definitely never seen it. Another top tier. I assume that's supposed to say Judy Garland, not just Garland. I feel like a lot of these top tier ones are just getting thrown up there now because Mama's the only one with an opinion on them. Because the rest of us we're probably just too young to have seen them. Buttons, A Christmas Tale? I don't even know that one. I don't know. What is Buttons? Is that like a dog or something? I guess we can go ahead and just move White Christmas up. Because again, Mama's the only one of the... These three are definitely just the Mama's opinion ones. Okay, Buttons, I don't think anybody's seen that one. White Reindeer, I've never even heard of that one. Same with A Christmas Tale. The Man Who Invented Christmas. The story of how Charles Dickens wrote A Christmas Carol. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we can throw that one up in the great category. What blasphemous ratings are you doing? Odd one, we're doing Christmas movies. We're trying to wrap up the end of the list. We are so close to the end of this list. We're just... The Brady Christmas is... Are you being sarcastic right now, Radian? A very Brady Christmas? I hope you're joking. Let It Snow. You're not joking. You really think A Very Brady Christmas is top tier? So can I rearrange them all? We don't have time to rearrange them all. It's taken us almost 3 hours just to get here. We kind of argued over a lot of them. It took us a while to dictate what goes into the top. And then we all agreed that Nightmare Before Christmas is just a god tier Christmas movie. Because it was the only movie that we could all agree on was a top tier movie. And so we decided that it needed its own category. Powerpuff Girls Christmas was great. I've never seen that one, but I don't doubt that it was good. Because I loved watching the Powerpuff Girls. Let It Snow. Christmas Tale. White Reindeer. I think we can all agree. Nobody's seen these ones. At least nobody here. Dolly Parton's Christmas on the Square. Wait a second. I'm on mobile, so give me a second. Let me see the top tiers. Night doesn't want Holiday Inn or White Christmas in top. I'm not. What? They are on top tier. Holiday Inn, White Christmas is. I'm just saying you are the only one that had an opinion on these three movies. You are the only one that's seen them. Nobody else. That was rude. You were the only one that had an opinion because you're the only one that's seen them. And then Radian just says Brady Christmas is top tier. Die Hard 2. White Christmas is top. It is top tier. See? Top of the nice list. Why is it all of a sudden you've seen these movies, Radian? Like all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, that movie's great. Where in the nine hells his grandma got ran over by a reindeer? You know, surprisingly, that one's not on here. I'm just going to go ahead and grab The Holiday right now and put that one in Ho Ho Horrible. I hated that movie. That was bad. It was just a cheesy, bad movie. Santa Inc. I feel like, is that another fairly new one? Radiant and family go to Dollywood every... Do you really? I didn't know that. The rest I've never seen. Okay, so Santa Inc. I've never seen that one, but again, it's an HBO Max, straight to HBO Max movie, so it's got to be fairly new. Holiday is great, way better than all those Hallmark movies. I hated The Holiday. I don't think anybody... Has anybody here seen Santa Inc.? It looks like a animated kids movie, maybe? Oh, it's got Seth Rogen in it. There's Us, Emily, and One Lonely Woman. I remember going to see The Holiday in theaters. I don't remember seeing it in theaters. I probably blocked it out because I did not like it. Solar Opposites Christmas movie. Has anyone... I've never even watched Solar Opposites. It was like a just weird, almost like Adult Swim cartoon that they made up. That was like, I think it's the same people that made Rick and Morty, but I've never even seen Solar Opposites, let alone the Solar Opposites Christmas movie. I didn't know there was a Christmas movie. Well, now you know. It's pretty good. Wait, you didn't know there was a Christmas movie, but it was pretty good? Or the show in general is good? I've never watched it. Radiant says the Powerpuff Girls Christmas is good. Just show your list to my mom and she said you are so wrong. This is not my list. This is everyone's list. This is a collective list. But I think Radiant was saying Powerpuff Girls Christmas is up there on top. I don't know if I could justify putting a Powerpuff Girls Christmas movie up there alongside Christmas Story. Just, I've never seen it, but I just know. I've watched Powerpuff Girls enough to know this cannot be up there on the same level as these. I'm gonna please make this list right. I said great. Oh, I thought you said it was like top tier. Oh, you did say great. Sorry. We've been fighting all over where movies belong. This is a collective effort. This is not my opinion and y'all can just deal with it. This is everybody's opinion together. We're kind of like meeting in the middle in a lot of places. Odd one, what is your mom's opinion? Like, what is like the ones that like your mom is like adamant needs to be moved? A Bad Mom's Christmas. Has anyone ever seen a Bad Mom's Christmas? I've never seen it. Or there's also Holiday Affair. Looks like a pretty old Christmas movie. Never seen it. Usually I don't get into like the old Christmas movies, like the older ones. The Holiday is great. Your guys' opinion is that strong on The Holiday? Wait, Bad Mom's Christmas is, oops, is dumb? Is it Ho Ho Horrible? A White Christmas is definitely God tier if Nightmare is. I wouldn't touch the Bad Mom's Christmas movie with a 10-foot pole. Haven't seen The Holiday Affair. Okay, so Odd is saying that The Holiday is pretty good. I'm willing to move it up to all right. Odd also thinks that White Christmas needs to be moved up to God tier, but again, Nightmare Before Christmas is only up here. We had to make a tier for this one because everybody in chat agreed that it was like a top tier movie. It was the only one that everyone agreed on. If it goes into God tier, that means everyone in chat would have to agree on it. And I've never even seen it. Jack Frost is great and super warming. It was bad. The movie was just bad. 12 Dates of Christmas. Wait, you tried to tell them what? That White Christmas is God tier or that Jack Frost is good? Christmas Vacation is God tier. Not everyone agrees. I'd say it's, you know, top of the list, but not everyone agreed. 12 Dates of Christmas, I've never seen. Die Hard 2. I think some people would say Die Hard 2 belongs up here, but is Die Hard 2... You said that... You didn't say that it was God tier. You said that it was good. Let me see. Yeah, Mama, you said that they are top tier. You never once said that they were God tier. Where's Black Christmas? You know, the slasher? Not here. It's my snuggle time. I know, we're trying to wrap up. I'm assuming that's supposed to say the BFF. I don't know. I don't even think Die Hard 2 takes place. Yeah, Holiday Inn and White tier are in top tier. They're right here. Top of the nice list. That's top tier. God tier is everyone agrees universally that it is a top tier movie. Nightmare Before Christmas, everyone in chat had seen and everyone agreed it's top tier. That's why it's up here in its own spot. White Christmas, not everyone has seen. I think only you and Odd One have seen it and have an opinion on it. The final one is Die Hard 2. Go snuggle and Mama and I will fix this. After a year after his heroics in LA, Detective John McClane is mixed up in another terrorist plot, this time at a Washington Dulles International Airport where he's waiting for his wife. That same night, South American politico and drug profiteer Ramon Esperanza is arriving in the U.S. custody. McClane takes action when a treasonous ex-colonel seizes control of the airport, threatening to crash every inbound flight unless Esperanza is freed. Does this even take place during Christmas? It does. It does take place during Christmas. Why do they keep trying to make it? It's not a Christmas movie. This one doesn't even take place at a Christmas party. This one takes place at an airport during the holiday season. That one I am not going to move out of. It's not a Christmas movie. The first one at least takes place during like a Christmas party or something along those lines. This one doesn't even, that's not even, anytime streamers do a tier list, it doesn't end well. Of course it doesn't. This one is definitely not a Christmas movie. Just because it takes place during the Christmas season, it's not even like remotely Christmas related. Like if they were like, oh, we're stuck at the airport, let's have a family Christmas here and make the best of it. That's one thing. But instead this takes place during Christmas. Oh no, a corrupt military official is trying to free a cartel member. If it doesn't have a Christmas story, it is not a Christmas movie. Yeah, it's not a Christmas movie. It is not a Christmas movie. I could just move this one down. Just. So that's our Christmas list. It is done. We did it, everybody. We did it. I'll go ahead and download a copy of this and post it. And if you guys want to... If you guys want to fight about it in the Discord, you can fight about it in the Discord. But for now, I need to get rated out. Wait, where's Home Alone 3? Home Alone 3 we put in not the best. Home Alone 3 is in not the best. If you're not in the Discord and you want to argue about it, there's the link. Join the Discord, argue about it there. Home Alone 3 put not great because it was not a good movie. It was not as good as the first two Home Alone movies. It was just bad. We need to get rated out to somebody. Who do we want to raid to tonight? We raided out to Gooch last. Do we want to raid out to somebody new, or do we have anybody? It's a hilarious movie. Probably. Okay. Y'all are just sour because it's different characters. It was just bad too. They made the characters too silly. It was just not good. It was not as good. Tidy Pirate Dan. All right. My brain almost read that the wrong way. Tidy Pirate Dan. Need for Speed Unbound. Oh, Need for Speed game. I haven't played Need for Speed in so long. Okay, we're going to get rated out to Tidy Pirate Dan. My brain definitely almost read that as a completely different word, which would have been really weird if I'd have said that out loud in front of my mother and my wife. What did I just say? Hilarious. I said hilarious. Oh, it's a hilarious movie. It was okay. But yeah, this was fun. We might do more stuff like this in the future just to kind of mix it up, take a break from video games. I think it was pretty fun. Again, I'm going to post this in the Discord. If you want to argue about it there, be my guest. Let me get to photos. I'll just put it in the photos section. I'm going to assume it's that. There you go. Have fun. You can argue about it there. This weekend stream might not happen because I have a work function on Saturday that we might be going to. I'm going to talk with Coco about possibly moving it to Friday night instead. Stay tuned in the Discord. I'll put it in the Discord if I'm going to be streaming Friday night or if I'm just going to outright cancel. Let's go hang out with Tidy Pirate Dan playing Need for Speed Unbound. I love you all. You're all amazing. Have a good rest of your week. Stay safe out there and believe in yourself.